Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. It is Manchester City versus Chelsea in the Etihad Cup. And Jack, as you'll see, I just remembered that I wanted to show off my lovely Copenhagen kit. Represent Carlsberg out here. Jackson, thank you so much for following the Twitch. Hello, Ivan. How is everyone doing today? Hello, 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 DR. Hello, Sean, who says poor lineup selection, in my opinion, by City. Shay says a 3-1 to City. In terms of the score prediction, Sean, let me know why you think it's poor and let me know how you would change it. The lineup is in the bottom right. Jack, love you too, mate. Faded Stalks says 6-0 to City. Heard it from me first. Jackson asks if I'm streaming the game. That would be illegal, Jackson, so you will not find anyone doing that legally, but you're more than welcome to stay here as I watch the game with you and talk about it and comment over it and give my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know who you support as well, Jackson. I am a Manchester City fan. As you can see, obviously a Copenhagen fan. They are my Danish side. Rate the kit, by the way, guys. This is an authentic one from around 2009. Kappa. Look at that. Carlsberg. It's very lovely. It's very lovely. And hello, Lucas. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Definitely a 9 out of 10. Love that. Only a 6 out of 10 from Jack. Come on now. 4 out of 10 for the cook. Not a fan. Well, Lucas, I'm sorry. That's outrageous. It's gorgeous. Look at it. Look at this. Look at that. 19 out of 10. There you go. Thank you, Shay. Badge placement's done. I like it. It means it shows off the beautiful Carlsberg sponsorship as well. You're doing very well, Lucas. How are you doing, you ask? I'm doing great, thank you. I'm doing great. It is the return of the League Cup, the Etihad Cup, the EFL Cup, whatever you want to call it. I always just refuse to call it the C-word Cup. Ugh, I hate that. Makes it, ugh, don't know. Not fan, not, you know, the Moose Cup. No, it is the League Cup. Today, the City Cup, exactly. The sleeves are also weirdly fitted. It's just because I've got rippling pectoral muscles and biceps, Jack. That's why. This was a competition City won 4 times in a row, failed to win it last year, obviously getting eliminated early on by West Ham away in a penalty shootout. Hello, Kante. Kante, feel free to go to the YouTube and show off your golden thing, by the way. Save some birds for us. Well, no face talks, I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do that. Chaps, get your score predictions in. Sean said he wasn't happy with this lineup from a Man City perspective. Let's take a look at it now. Let's start with Chelsea, actually. Now, they do have a bit of an injury situation, do Chelsea. Do obviously bear in mind as well, it is the League Cup. There's one more Premier League game before we break up for the World Cup, so you would expect a number of rotations and changes. But Fofana, Reece James, N'Golo Kante, Kepa, and Ben Chilwell are all out for Chelsea. They've also got regular first teamers on the bench, including Thiago Silva, Azpilicueta, Mason Mount, Gallagher, Sterling, Aubameyang, and Havertz. So in respect of their starting 11, Mendy has to start, obviously, because Kepa is injured. Hall, I've never heard of this guy. Lewis Hall, I think he's called. He's apparently playing at right back. Never heard of him. No idea if he's any good. Don't know if it's his first ever appearance for Chelsea. If there's a Chelsea fan here, please let me know if he's good or whatever. Koulibaly comes back into the side after being injured. Hello, Musty. Cucurella is he's fairly decent, apparently, says Faded Stalks. So Cucurella is starting. As I say, there is no Chilwell due to injury. And I'm assuming it's going to midfield. I've gone for 4-2-3-1 with Zakaria, Loftus-Cheek, and Kovacic in the midfield. Not a lot of progression there. But there we go. And then in the front three, it is Broja rather than Aubameyang. No Raheem Sterling, crucially of all, which is interesting. So we won't actually hear his reception at the Etihad. Pulisic and Ziyech are the wingers. And in terms of the City lineup, Ortega's in goal because he's a cup goalkeeper. It's still a very strong City side, I must say. Rico Lewis does make another appearance, which is good because I thought he played very well in the Champions League. Gomez is in as well, with Cancelo being suspended, so he can't play anyway. Rodri starts, as does Cole Palmer. But honestly, you look at that City side and you don't really think it's a League Cup fixture, really. That is how strong the depth is. So it's a very strong City side, but as I say, I think Sean said he wasn't happy with it, so do let me know, Sean, what you would change for the cup we're coming up, says Kante. He played in the FA Cup game last season. Hello, Vaughan. How are you doing, my man? Jack reckons Pulisic and Loftus-Cheek are wing-backs. Oh, in the back five. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll see how that pans out. Just showing you the bench now. You can see Raheem Sterling is there on the bench. But Stork says, it's an easy... And you're a Chelsea fan, aren't you, Storks? It's an easy City W. It's an okay lineup, but City should smash it. I'm saying a 2-all thriller and Chelsea to win 5-3 on penalties. Oh, dearie me. I think Chelsea are going to play with 5 at the back, says Mustard. Well, if that's the case, shall we alter the team? What we think in a 3-4-3 sort of vibe, or a 3-5-2? What sort of back 3/back 5 are we thinking is going to happen? So you're thinking more, what is Hall in midfield then? Like that sort of vibe. Hello, Ultimate Gamer. Robin Lewandowski got yesterday a red card. He did. Who's going to win the C Cup this season? Shay, what is the C Cup? Do you mean the Moose Cup or the League Cup? PK got one too. Yeah, I saw that. What a silly Billy. What a silly Billy. So what am I doing? What do we think it's going to be? We think it's going to be this sort of vibe. So what, Chalobah, Koulibaly. So who's going to be the other centre-back, guys? Who's going to be the other centre-back? Cucurella at centre-back. Oh, so sorry. Okay, so who's going to be... who is going to be... as the left wing back? Is it going to be Ziyech? Question mark, I guess. So what's it going to be? Like Loftus-Cheek there. Well, like Ziyech dropping there. And then what? Like that sort of thing. Oh wait, Pulisic left. Oh god, this is all very confusing. I thought Pulisic was going to play right wing. Oh gosh, this has really confused my brain. So is it going to be like that sort of thing? I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as we go. Vaughan says, with City having a 2-3 rest defense and occupying 5 zones in attack, you think it's going to be a 5-4-1. Okay, well, let's make it more of a back 5 than a 3 then, shall we? Let's pop these boys down here, because that's what City are going to be forced them to do. Oh, dearie me. So what? I have no idea, to be honest. I'll just leave it as is. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out as we go, I'm sure, as we watch it. Nominal formations don't really matter anyway, to be honest. It's all a bit of a vibe. A kind of vibe. South reckons 6-1 to City. Do you think Arsenal will beat Brighton? Yes, I do. PK says something to the referee's mum. What a guy. Cucurella played centre-back for Chelsea. He has. Yes, Musty, he has. I think Ziyech and Hello Gasky. I think Ziyech and Pulisic might be the left wing back and the right wing backs. Oh gosh. Dearie me. So not Loftus-Cheek is right. Okay, right. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop them all there, and then I don't know, like that sort of vibe. 3. Why not? Why not? Let's just do that. It's Potter. He'll change the formation in like minute 30 anyway. Might have to play Villa again tomorrow. Yes, to do, Lucas, after a bit of an embarrassing defeat there. Who's going to sit on Rodri, asks Vaughan. It's a good question. It's a hard one with Rodri, Vaughan, because it's very hard to like press him out of a match. He's a very press-resistant player, so that will be an interesting one. I've not seen nearly enough of Hall or Zachariah to understand how they play realistically. I've never seen Zachariah play, never seen Hall play for Chelsea either. So I'm excited to see. Cody asks, am I showing the actual game? Well, that would be illegal. So, no, you're not going to find any streams showing the game legally, Cody. But you're more than welcome to stay here and have a chat and watch the game with me. Why do you need a lawyer, Lucas? What have you done, mate? Arsenal and City for the final of the League Cup. Shay, they could meet... If they both win, they could meet each other in the next round of the draw. That's why it's called the luck of the draw. Can you please react to the clip you saying football chat? Must say, I can't really do it now, but I'll do it later, mate, if that's all right. No formation, just vibes. Radio silent, listen sport, EFL Cup. Oh, AFC Banter, you have no idea what that means, mate. After Casemiro's first half against Chelsea, there's no way Potter's leaving Rodri free. Well, that is the issue, Vaughan, with Manchester City. You can press them if you want. You can try to close them down. But if you do that, you're at big risk of allowing Rodri to just play through you in the same way when teams try to press Ederson and he just takes them all out of the game and City are able to hit them in transition. Eto's World Cup prediction, wasn't it Cameroon to meet someone else, another African nation in the final? Is that correct? You just nothing, just want a lawyer. Lucas, you can have me on retainer because you are a Noblet. You do support the Patreon. If you support the Patreon or you're a YouTube channel member, then you do have me on retainer for my legal services. No cap. Discord call fan reaction. We'll be doing that at halftime. AFC. We'll be doing that at halftime for the Noblets. Can't wait for the Mighty Saints to lose to Wednesday. Jack, what is happening with Southampton? They've officially sacked Hassan Hutel now, have they? What is that all about? What are they doing? What's going on? Are they going to survive? Or is my prediction that they'll get relegated? Is it coming to fruition? I don't know. Against Morocco. I mean, that's surely just a vibes prediction. Surely he didn't actually mean that. Like, there's no way. He definitely said Cameroon for the vibes. And we have one fit fullback. Excellent stuff, Jack. Excellent stuff. Well, counter to what we saw against Fulham, City have two fullbacks on the pitch. Two relative young. Well, one of them is an academy youngster. One is just a general youngster signed. Jack Grealish is starting. I really hope Jack Grealish has a good game. I love Jack Grealish so much. If you saw my tweet, if you're not following me on Twitter, by the way, go follow the Twitter. People are stealing my videos on there. So I need a bigger following so I can actually post my videos and get some views rather than like other channels using my content. So go follow me on Twitter. Yes, I retweeted a thing from the Premier League. It was like Jack Grealish, like meeting a kid with a cerebral palsy. It was just very heartwarming and nice and lovely. Bournemouth versus Man City round 6. Is that your prediction, AFC? Hello, TTV, mate. How are you doing? Hassan Hutel did get sacked. Your English keyboard got turned on. See it. Don't know where the question mark is. That's fine. You want to see Jack? Yeah, I love how he went. I'm not going to do the worm. I can't do the worm. You got Barca. Yes, indeed you did. Lucas. Yes, indeed you did. But hey, it is the look of the draw. And thankfully, from a City perspective, we got Leipzig. We got RB Leipzig. You love to see it. My check from UEFA. My check to UEFA really coming in clutch there. Imagine if we did the worm. Yeah, exactly. Premier League, EFL Cup. Sorry, AFC. I don't. Oh, sorry. A League Cup draw. I've no idea when that is, AFC. To be honest, I imagine they tend to do it after the last game of the current round. So I imagine. So there's a game tomorrow, isn't there? So I imagine there will be one after the Man United game tomorrow. That's normally what they do, I think. Man City will beat Leipzig. I hope so, Saud. I hope so. Yeah, I know. It's so funny, isn't it, Nijay? We're going to smack them. People are saying Maguire will play because Martinez is suspended, but Varane will be fit by then. Oh, yeah, because it's after the World Cup, isn't it? So he should be fit by then, you'd like to think. But Martinez being out is a huge miss. He's been very good for Manchester. Yeah. United. Another chance for Julian Alvarez to prove himself as well. Wow, I didn't actually realise his stats were this good. 7 starts and 6 goals. That is very impressive. If we didn't, I mean, it's a big if we didn't have Haaland, then he'd be getting the limelight, I feel like. But it's just for him, and he's actually older than Haaland, which is interesting. It's just a bit of a shame that he's basically been one-upped in every single game he's played. So, for example, when he scored twice against Forest, Haaland got a hat-trick. When he scored a really good goal against Fulham, but City went down to 10 men and Haaland won the day. So it's been hard done by a bit in terms of circumstances. But every time I've seen him play, he's actually been really good. By the way, guys, the Noblet Hall of Fame is also updated. It's also updated. So, Lucas, your name will be here. Thank you so much. You are my most recent Noblet. In fact, there you are, Lucas, mate. Right behind there. There it is. There it is. Guess how many goals Fran scored for United? I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. 3. He has 3 goals, 2 assists in his last 2, but has had the headlines robbed from him, says Jack. That's the thing. That is the thing. Hopefully he can grab them today. Hopefully he can grab them today. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. We're just looking at Broja right now. Again, not seeing nearly enough of him in a Chelsea shirt. Doesn't strike me as a player good enough to really be starting for Chelsea. Same with Loftus. I've always thought this of Loftus-Cheek. There was a period when Loftus-Cheek had the potential to be a really good player. I think he stayed at Chelsea for too long. Then he went on loan a bit too late, and then nothing really happened. And I was still at Chelsea. And I don't think he's good enough to play for Chelsea, to be honest. He's not young anymore. He's 25 nowadays? Maybe I'm underselling him, but yeah. TTV says Napoli are winning the Champions League. Well, they've got a very favourable draw against Frankfurt, haven't they, TTV? I fully expect them to go through quite comfortably in that game. Quite comfortably, to be honest. In the same way I expect City to go through against Leipzig. But the draw is really exciting for the Champions League. For me, there are only 2 foregone conclusions. Even Benfica Bruges, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. Realistically, I only think the Napoli game and the City game are both foregone conclusions. Evening, Callum. How are you doing, sir? I think Real are going to smack Liverpool 5-1 on aggregate. I believe the last time Liverpool beat Real Madrid in the Champions League was 2009, I think. So it's not the best draw for Liverpool in that respect. And speaking of, yeah, and as I was saying, on all the other draws, exciting, very exciting, I think. Chelsea game, can't really call it. Chelsea Dortmund, can't call it. Spurs Milan, PSG Bayern, Liverpool Real Madrid, exciting games. Even Inter Porto, that could be an interesting one. A Real Madrid Napoli final, reckons TTV. Oh, depends on the draw. We'll know more because we'll get the tournament tree after the next draw. Callum, I'm doing lovely, thank you, because the Etihad Cup is back. And also, Callum, rate the Copenhagen shirt, rate it. The Napoli-Frankfurt match is going to be mad in the stands, says Musty, and Klopp has only been knocked out by Madrid clubs while he's been at Liverpool. There you have it. There you go. Are the stars aligning? Love that from you, Callum. Gotta love Copenhagen. And the sponsor's elite. It's Carlsberg. It's elite. A Danish beer company. A Pep has a serious Foden agenda. Oh, dearie me. Have I got any retro shirts? TTV, this is a retro shirt. This is from 2009. This is a retro shirt. Show the kit. Look at it. Look at it. The kappa. Beer's disgusting, says Lucas. I'm not a huge fan of beer. I can drink it, but if I had the choice of beer versus basically any other alcoholic drink, I'd go for the other one. If you are of legal drinking age, let me know what your favourite alcoholic beverage is. If you aren't, then let me know what your favourite non-alcoholic beverage is. Hello, Will. Oh, you'll need to answer the follow-up question then, Lucas. Liverpool better than Real Madrid. I reckon Bellingham agrees with me. Will, I'm sure you said in the Discord server the other day, Real Madrid owns Liverpool. So, I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't put a read on you, Will. Can't get a read on you. City definitely need to get a Kappa kit. Look, we need to go. I've got a styled one from the 97, 98, 99 season when it was Kappa and the City kit. I love that kit. What's your favorite kit you have? And also, what's your favorite kit in general? Probably the favorite one I have is... It probably is that retro style one, you know, the Kappa 99 one. In terms of my favorite kit in general, probably the one from the 80s, where it's the old City badge. And it's got the brother logo. I think they're doing them in the retro shop on City. I just might get one. I've got the away one, but I need to get a home one as well. I do like that one. A Swedish energy drink. Oh, Nocco. I haven't heard of that. United shirt is late. It's in Denmark. Who have you got on the back again, Lucas? Or do you have anyone on the back? You quite like gin recently. I'm not a fan of gin, Will, to be honest. Not a fan of gin. It's a good place to buy them, Ivan, if you can get them. They're quite expensive, I find. They're good quality, but they are quite expensive. TTV, I agree. Venezia always bang it with their kits. Well, yeah, well, they're regarded as like the most fashionable football brand, aren't they, or something? So that's to be expected. I believe they're in Serie B. Madrid owns Liverpool head-to-head, but Liverpool's better than Madrid, says Will. Who do you think is going to win that match, though, Will? I would have got Sancho on the back, but I didn't get anyone on the back. It was too expensive. That's fair enough, Lucas. They do charge a fair bit more. They do charge a fair bit more for that, don't they? But if I'm getting a new cat, I do like sometimes having a name on the back. I did get Big Erling on the back of my shirt this year for the away one, which was barely worn this season. But oh well. Oh well. And Will thinks Madrid. Yeah, football shirts are expensive, aren't they? They're bloody expensive, but The reason why they're expensive is because of the amount of money these people, like the sponsors pay, the shirt sponsors pay to have the rights to sell the kit. But lube them cheeks is starting. I never heard of that, Mo. That's obviously Loftus Cheek, excellent stuff. How you doing, Mo, my man? If Klopp allows Vinny versus Trent, he could actually be classed as psychotic. But what else is he going to do? What else is he going to do, to be fair, Will? What's the other option? Play, what, Calvin Ramsey there? Play Trent in midfield for the vibes? Play Gomez at right back? Play Milner at right back? Just play 2 right backs, maybe. Maybe if you had Milner holding Trent's hand, maybe there'd be a half-competent defensive display in there. Who knows? Not ready for our Champions League knockout games this Mo. Hello, stole my poll. Great name. Is Haaland injured or just on the bench? Can't see him in the lineup. Yeah, so Haaland is on the bench. Stole my poll. In fact, let me just read out the City bench for you because I realised I did. Oh, I've just realised Calvin Phillips is on the bench. Oh, I've just totally ignored. Wait, Glimpardo scoring the goal. As Dennis Chewett as well scoring in the League Cup final. The best goal you'll ever see in a League Cup final. Dennis Chewett, 1975. Yes, the City's bench. Kyle Walker's now the only injury. And Cancelo's suspended. Edison, Ake, Akanji, Stones, Kevin De Bruyne, Calvin Phillips, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, and Erling Haaland. I didn't even look at the bench, Jack, to be honest. And as I say, only just realised Calvin Phillips is back from injury. So that is huge. That's really nice to know. It does mean to me, that basically confirms he will be going to the World Cup. Not to start, but he will be there. Ake, the GOAT's account, absolutely. And yeah, so it's really good to know that Walker is the only injury for City. And he says he's going to recover in time. He shouldn't recover in time for the World Cup. Yeah, Mo, don't worry, he will be taken. Because realistically, if we don't... Realistically, who's our backup defensive midfield option? Let's say Rice gets injured, for example. Who's our other option? So Phillips does need to go. Might as well include him. Don't start him, but still include him. Milner's the most versatile player I've ever seen. Yeah, there's only like 2 positions he's never played, Lucas. It's wild. Score predictions. Yes, yes, guys, get your score prediction if you haven't already done so. TTV reckons 3-1 City. I'm going to go for penalties. And I'm going to go for... It's going to be 2-2. That's what I'm going to say. Hopefully City to win on penalties. Sorry, Kante. I missed your YouTube comment earlier. Go back to YouTube. Leave a comment just so I can see a beautiful gold thing. Get Liverpool playing a back 5 in my book. Oh, God, can't wait for that. Do you care about this cup? Well, I do. Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. It's Phillips or Loftus-Cheek. I mean, if City lose, I'm not going to, be devastated about it for weeks on end. But at the same time, yeah. Obviously, I want to win it. And I'll if we win this match, I'll be celebrating. Stadium's been plunged into darkness. Look at that. Oh, that's actually sick. Oh, look at those lights. Oh, City do put on the show, don't they? I think Chris Smalling should go. Says Callum. I'd tell you what, I'd take him over Maguire. English fans will complain there's no progression, but we'll have Phillips out of their squad. I'd even start him, to be fair. Says Mo. Instead of Rice or in addition to Mo. We're winning the League Cup this year, says Lucas. Hello, Ashu. It's going great. How are you? Hey, look at that. Look at Kante's golden... text chat thing with the Premier League trophy on it. I love that. I love that. What kind of crack is Pot Smoke with that lineup? Asks Will. I don't know, mate. I don't know if this is going to be the formation. We were talking about it earlier. I've just guessed. They bought in the squad. Oh, yeah. Musty. I forgot about him. Yeah. Maybe, hopefully, if we get through this game, maybe if there's a match against the lower opposition side in the FA Cup or League Cup, maybe then he'll get his chance. Shut up, Will. Where's DR? Asks Joel. I'm not sure. Tomori, I do hope he plays. Do you think Rashford will get called up? I think he'll be included in the squad, but I definitely wouldn't start him. Instead of Rice, says Mo. He played yesterday and got an assist. Excellent stuff. And yeah, Raheem Sterling, he won us the League Cup with his winning penalty in 2019. He's on the bench today. If he comes on, I really hope he's given at least a relatively warm reception. I don't think it's going to be like if, when Sean Wright-Phillips came back against QPR and we all popped off. But I really hope he's not booed, man. I'd be so upset if that happens. I'd be so hurt and embarrassed. I'd be genuinely embarrassed if that happened. Tomorrow's a must, I agree, TTV. Do I think Ake is good enough for City? Absolutely, Shell Hard. He's been brilliant. He's been very good. He's been very good this season and was very good in the middle part and latter stages of last season. Hello, Sil. Pakistan won the World Cup semi-final. Get in, Sil. Bet you're buzzing. Mo says, if I were to make an England 11 right now, I wouldn't have Sterling. It's a toss between him and Foden on the left. Yeah, to be honest, Mo, I wanted Sterling in my team, but I don't know if I can justify having him in anymore. So I think I've got to have Saka on the right instead. And also by virtue of Saka, being a very good player. No KDB, no party. Says, well, he's on the bench. Well, he could make an appearance. I wouldn't start Tomori, Stones, and White. Well, hey, if it's Tomori or White, I don't really mind. I'll take either of them as long as it's not Maguire. I'd rather have Cody, Tarkovsky, Ben Mee, anyone over Maguire. No, still. Oh, there we go. There is a nice light show happening at City right now. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god, it's actually really sick. Oh, I can hear City tearing... Oh, look at that blue bit. That's sick, man. That's only for the League Cup. I love it. That's so cool. And you can hear City fans singing City tearing Cockneys apart again. We need the memes. Okay, still fair play. Epilepsy's crying right now. Torres Bashir this season, he'll make the squad. He has to make the squad, Jack, yeah. I think England's main starting 11 will look like this. 4-3-3 are... Lucas, if it's a 4-3-3, I'll cream. Pickford, Trippier, Stones, Tomori, Shaw, Foden, Rice, Bellingham, Saka, Kane, and Raz. I'm starting to lean more towards... I think I've been umming and ahhing about it, as I always do. I always say I'm happy with my team. And then I'm not happy with the team that I make. So I think I'm more leaning towards Trippier as the left back once Kyle Walker's fully fit, to be honest. I really like the idea of having his right foot on the left-hand side. He's played there for England as well before. And I just like Trippier generally. If England play 4-3-3, Maddison starts, can't just lump Foden in midfield out of nowhere. But it's not out of nowhere, Mo. He has played in midfield for most of his career. And indeed, this season he's played in midfield. For example, against Crystal Palace, when we were chasing the game, he moved into midfield and he was very good. And also he plays there regularly for England. It's a position he knows very well. As I say, it's his most common position, and it will be his long-term final position also. If we play back four, Saka right wing, we should play Ben White right back. They have an understanding of each other, and White's been the best right back in the league this year, says Will. Well, Walker won't be able to start against Iran, surely, like the first game back. So I'd be well up for having Trippier left back and then Ben White right back until Walker is fully fit. I would not mind that at all. Wouldn't mind it at all. This has got it as a 3-4-3 with Hall as a sort of left wing back. I mean, that remains to be seen. We will find out. Dallo clear, Rashford owns Ben White, for God's sake. And there's Rico Lewis. I really hope he has another good game. He played really well against Sevilla in the Champions League. Played well in pre-season against Bayern Munich. Those are the only two games I've seen him play. So we do have a fullback issue at City. A long-term fullback issue as well. Mainly a right-back issue. So, hey, if Lewis can prove himself and be good enough, that solves it. I don't know if that will happen. But, hey... This is going to be a sterner test for him than he's used to encountering. Hello, Oliver, mate. I feel like it's been a while. How are you doing? England's football team doesn't have a good chance to win the World Cup. Tomorrow, your cricket team is playing cricket at the semi-final. Well, come on, the lads. Cricket's coming home, boys. Oh, Raheem. Oh, I love you, Raheem. Oh, no. Can we have you back, please? Come back, Raz. Come back and sign for City, please. Look at Pep. Look at his face. What's he doing? Do you see that? He was just like... That's so funny. Doing great, excellent stuff. Oh no, chat, less of that. We love Raz. It's Gundogan, our captain. I love Sterling. I've been great, Oliver. I've been great watching some good football, watching some bad football. It's Graham Potter, what a man, speaking of good football. Hasn't quite worked hasn't quite clicked at Chelsea yet, but give him time. He will make it work if he's given the right support. Don't sack him unfairly and too early, you fraudulent club, Chelsea. Absolute swines. Anyway, we are having a kneel, I think, are we? Are we having a kneel? No, we're not. Okay, never mind. It is the kickoff. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, City. Score the goals to make Nobbins happy. Hello, Saints Rugby. How are you doing? I'm guessing you like rugby. Hence your name, Rugby, being included in the title. It's a very strong City team, as I say. Laporte, Diaz, in terms of on an individual level, I do think are our best centre-halves. I've also got Rodri, Mahrez, Grealish, Alvarez, and we've slipped Cole Palmer in there as well, who is not bad. Empty had musty, mate. Yeah, no worries at all, Lucas. Your stream is a good minute behind the TV, says Sil. That's a bit outrageous. It's a little bit outrageous. Wait, Will, what is this team? You're starting Maddison. Wait, Will, I swear your team changes every other week. Where's Maddison come from? Hello? What's happening? What's going on? There we go. Love that. Love that, Lucas. Callum wants Pickford instead. It's much of a muchness, to be honest with you. And already Gomez went in and didn't really win the ball. I'm a little bit worried about Gomez in terms of his defensive aptitude. I do like Will's combined 11s and lineups, but they do change quite frequently. That's all I'll say about that. I know that mine also changed, but oh gosh, Mendy nearly being punished by Alvarez already. But for me, I was just umming and ahhing on mainly one position, that's left back. Don't come stupid. Brazil, what? Well, Julian, love that, says Jack. Look, I'll take Maddison, but I don't think he should be starting. No shot. That's what you've got. Said that's offside by a mile. There we go. Lovely stuff. Well done, Laporte and Diaz. Love that from you. Love that from you. Foden isn't better than Maddison as a central midfielder. Alvarez is an engine. The man doesn't stop running, says Musty. Yeah, it's great. He's like literally the perfect Gabriel Jesus replacement. Hello, oh gosh. Mirzad, is Erling Haaland playing? No, mate, but he is on the bench. He's on the bench alongside Foden, Bernardo Silva, Calvin Phillips, De Bruyne, Stones, Akanji Ake, and Edison. Zach, mate, how are you doing? Of course I do. Right, 200 people on the TikTok. You're all NPCs. Come over to a proper channel, Twitch and or YouTube. The YouTube link's in my bio. It's LNobbins FC. The Twitch is just LNobbins. Someone on the Twitch, do me a favor, go over to the TikTok and like leave a comment saying, don't be come over to the Twitch/YouTube unless you're an NPC, something like that. Do you know what I mean? If you could please do that, that'd be great. Who do I think will win? Well, I'm hoping City. I'm a City fan. Hello, Jamahan. That's a bloody brilliant name. Jamahan. Oh, I like saying your name. You're going to come to more streams, mate. How are you doing? Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Spain. Wait, what is this? Sorry. Laszlo Kubala is the only player to play for 3 countries, as recognised by FIFA. Oh, Jack Grealish through the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to try slipping Gomez. It goes behind. Does it for a corner? It does. That's interesting. What about Di Stefano? Because he played for 3 nations, didn't he? Didn't he play for Argentina, Spain, and Chile? Question mark? Is that not a thing? City took it early and they won another corner, I think. Cole Palmer. I hope he has a good game. Galatasaray. Are you from Turkey, Jamahan? Forza. What's our Turkish team, Jack? I've forgotten their name. Is it Ferencvaros? I may have made that up. I think it begins with an F. I think so. Oh, Konyaspor. Who's Ferencvaros then? Who am I thinking of? Are they a Hungarian team? Because I definitely have them in my shirts to get list. Ball is floated deep, but it's to no City player. Gomez has got to win this, and he does, but he just finds Chalobah, who just no nonsense punts it out. Konyaspor. There's only one team out of the 4 divisions in England and the 4 divisions in Scotland that have a J in their name, and it's St. Johnston. Zach, where do you get these facts from, mate? I love it, but where do they come from? Hello, Ali Alejandro. How are you doing, mate? Ali Alejandro. Jamahan. They're 2 Turkish teams. What's your favourite team, or do you support both? Here's Lewis. Can he develop a partnership with Riyad Mahrez? And I don't know what Cole Palmer's best position is long term. Sometimes he's played on the wing, sometimes he's played central midfield, sometimes he's played attacking midfield, sometimes he's played centrally, sometimes he's played as a false nine. I have no idea what his best position is. Oh, Palmer, that's really nice dribbling. He somehow finds Mahrez. That's really nice work. Look at Gomez, Grealish. Oh, just go for the shot. Oh, that's really nice to Gomez. Oh, Gomez puts a dangerous ball across goal, but there's no City player attacking it. Goes behind for a corner. Well done, Grealish. Well done, Gomez. Konya have dropped off. 1L. Will, these combined 11s. This is such a lovely ball by Grealish, by the way. Look at that. That's really nice. No one alert to the... And look at Gomez. He's like, mate, I made a lovely cross for you. You're doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Now you're here, Ali Alejandro. Some say I travelled around the world and gained my knowledge from the ancient monks in Nepal. Others call it Google. Now, I think it's the former rather than the latter. No cap. And City already asserting what they hope to be dominance on this game. Palmer cooking Cucurella. He's not had the easiest start to life at Chelsea, but he's a very good player. Oh, Alvarez got to be careful. He doesn't give away the ball. He gives away the ball. And now Chelsea can counter, can they? Oh, Broja nearly gave it away and either way stopped potential counter-attack. And it's just thrown to City. Fair it's Galatasaray, but this year Fenerbahce are better. What about our team? What about who are they? Who are they again? I've literally already forgotten the name, Jack. I've already forgotten the name. Do you support an English team at all, Jamahan? I am a Man City fan myself. Konyaspor, sorry. I'm such a huge fan. I'm an ultra, no cap. I am an ultra. They call me a Konya ultra. Oh, I can already hear the classic Chelsea chants. Have you never seen that? That along with Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea are the two chants owned by Chelsea. I hate City's double sponsors. Wolves have it too. And it's so ugly. What's the double sponsor? Do you like the shirt sleeve? That area. Well done, Gundo. Oh, that's not well done, Gundo. You gave it away to Broja. That's not really good. And it's a terrible shot by Broja in the end. Okay, Gundogan, settle down. No need to give the ball away there. No need to give the ball away. If you haven't already told me your score predictions, chaps, what you're playing at, let me know. I've gone for 2-2, City to win on penalties. But let me know what you guys think is going to happen. And what you want to happen as well. Oh, in the arena. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. 4-2 City for Callum. Oh, an exciting, high-scoring game. It was apparently a handball by Rico Lewis Hall, who I've never seen play before. He's getting a chance here. It's a stern test for him. 3-1 or 2-1 to City. Yes, Jamahan, get in. Konya. My children. Sorry, Lucas. It was just such a tempting prediction. Don't know what you want from me, mate. How am I supposed to not steal it? Oh, dear me. Will. Oh my god, I love how Trotsky's in there. Big shout. Got ice picked. Oh, Laporte with a lovely ball into. Oh, Gundogan's done so well there. And now Jack Grealish can progress the play. He's got Cole Palmer in support. And Gomez here is... Sorry, Alvarez, take the shot, mate. Oh, it's a good block by Koulibaly. What lovely play that was by Laporte and then Gundogan, by the way. That was insane, the way they beat Chelsea's press with just 2 passes. And then Grealish is in. Grealish finds Alvarez really well. Maybe Alvarez can do a little bit better. Maybe he needs to react a little bit quicker. But love that from City. There we go. It's a good block by Koulibaly, to be fair. Hello, KX. Rishi Sunak, yeah. Cheeky shouts. We're a counter-attacking team now. Oh, that ball nearly fell to Alvarez. Oh, fell to Diaz. He caught that sweetly enough, but blocked in the end. Grealish taking a shot. Oh, I really thought that was in for a split second. Oh, I love this from Grealish, though. Just take... he has needed to sort of take shots more. Love that. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's close, you know, to be fair. From Jack, that's a nice idea. Love that. Love that. Hello, from Rwanda. Oh, goodness me, Thierry, how are you doing? How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the channel. Let me know what football team you support. He is musty. He's doing it, mate. What few fans know is Di Maria was once sold between Argentine clubs for a few footballs. Oh my god. Lucas, less of that. Forza Rwanda says, Jack. Sure. Yeah, you go for it, Jack, mate. From somewhere in the South Province of Rwanda as well. City are going to play to win, hopefully. You're doing great. Love that from you, Thierry. Love that from you. As I say, do let me know what football team you support. I'm a Man City fan myself. Oh. Forza Africa, says Lucas. Big win there. Big win. Chelsea have the ball here, and that upsets me greatly. I don't like it when the opposition have the ball. Can we have the ball, please? Thank you. Thank you. KX, what is happening, mate? You okay? Do you remember what city you're from? No. Does it begin with a K? Like Klossberg? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can do countries. I can do countries. I can't do areas of countries. I'm sorry. Musty. Hello, Maths. How's the game going? It's going well so far. We're only 10 minutes in. City have already had a couple of chances. They've had 75% of the ball as well. I don't know what other analysis you want to be. I get very nervous when the opposition get the ball. Oh, Hall's done really well. And Alvarez is not able to foul him. He overruns it, though. Referee brings it back for an earlier foul. Hall did well there. Hall did well there. There's Ed. And there's Lucas. Look at them in the Noble Hall of Fame. My children. My children. Anyway. Mendy gives me AIDS, says KX. Which Mendy, KX? You'll have to be much more specific than that. He looks 13. I mean, maybe he is. Have I ever watched United and a Fenerbahce match? No. This game's putting me to sleep, says Will. It's only just started, mate. Out of all the footballers, which one would I marry? It's a great question. Obviously, it's got to be a City player. Maybe Ruben Diaz, because he's a very good-looking man. I feel like he'd look after me. You know, oh gosh, City have got to be careful here because it was Gundogan, I think, who lunged in poorly with a tackle. And that's going to be a goal, and it's a really lucky save. Dear me, Pulisic does not catch that correctly at all. Ortega falls onto the shot in the end, and Pulisic had to score. Good God, that was bad play. I think it was I'm sorry, Gomez, mate. You keep making defensive errors. It comes from him in the end. Pulisic with the run. Rico Lewis doesn't really pick him up. The two fullbacks not really working as they potentially should. But Pulisic, that's a really terrible shot. That's a genuinely terrible shot. And Ortega is incredibly fortunate to save it. The City have got to get it away now. Get it away now, lads. Come on. It's Gomez Jane with terrible this time because he's a City fan. Offensively, KX, he is very good. Against the lesser sides, he's fine. Against better sides, against quality forwards, I mean, yeah, I say that, but Pulisic, but you know what I mean? There's a reason why he's a backup. You're an Arsenal fan? It says Thierry, excellent stuff. Feel free to keep me updated with the Arsenal-Brighton score, which I believe isn't on television for some reason. He shouldn't be a left-back, says Zach. We need him to be a left-back, though. Because we bloody need a left-back. As I say, offensively, he's been very good. Gomez is definitely a project signing. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's a backup option, and he's a young player. He's got a lot to learn. It's a big step. What was he, Anderlecht last season? It's a big step up, isn't it? It's currently 1-1. Oh, wow. Wow. Are there any other interesting games happening in the League Cup today? Every Bundesliga attacker that comes over his ass. Leroy Sané and Erling Haaland beg to differ, Will. Apart from the robot, yeah. And Leroy. Leroy was also good. City don't suffer from the Bundesliga curse. Like, even Gundogan as well. And Dzeko. And De Bruyne. Oh, that's a foul on Grealish. There we go. I said Dzeko mostly, don't you worry, mate. The rest are all 0-0. We're losing to Blackburn. Hello, DR. We're losing to Blackburn. No Moyes out. You want Moyes out, or are you saying no Moyes out? It's a Chelsea curse, says Jack. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, Vinny as well from Hamburg. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And Rodri's giving Pulisic a lot of space here. And Lewis does well to close down the shot. Oh, Grealish with the little pass. And now City are away. And Gundogan has got Alvarez in. He's got to wait for assistance. It comes in the form of Riyadh. Come, Gundogan, you little beautiful man. To have a shot, Palmer, mate. Oh, he deflected straight into Mendy's grasp. In half an hour, Hearts are still not losing to Rangers. That is solid, KX. Well done, sir. I think he had to take the shot on, to be fair. There were no other options for him. He scored in the 6-1 League Cup win versus Wickham last season. I remember that game. He also scored in the Champions League, didn't he? Against, was it Bruges? Origi. Who does Origi play for? I thought it was AC Milan. Am I being stupid? Am I being stupid? I mean, potentially. Oh, no. You guys let me know. There is, as I say, there is no Thiago Silva. But Koulibaly's getting a run out. Diaz has got to be careful here, bro. You nearly did him. And too much strength. I don't know if that was a foul, to be honest. I thought that was just a fair... physical battle. He does play for Milan, thank you. I only apply the curse to attacks. I think midfielders don't struggle, but Havertz, Verde, Pulisic, Sancho, Weghorst, Haller. Oh my god, I can't even... Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot Haller was at West Ham. Sell or keep Mahrez. If sell, who should replace him? I'd like to keep him. If we do sell him, I honestly don't know who would replace him with. Because everyone's talking about that Kvarak guy. Mahrez did really well there. Oh, Palmerston, really? That's a foul on Jack Grealish. Come on now, ref. Give him a yellow for that. Give him a bloody yellow. Come on. If he hasn't won the ball there, it's a yellow. Come on now. There we go. Arsenal to win 3-1, thinks Thierry. He's apparently in remission, Lucas. Promote Borges. I haven't seen nearly enough of him. It's really good play by City. Grealish wins the ball. It is a foul. Grealish is playing very well. You haven't missed anything yet, Mo. No. City have... I mean, Chelsea should have scored. Pulisic. Yeah, it's definitely a yellow card by Pulisic. I don't really know why he's complaining. Will. You're such a swine. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, Grealish is having a good game, which I love to see. My boy. Yeah, he's been very shit. Hello, Village, mate. How are you doing? Don't worry, Village. I'll be your therapist. It's fine. Talk to me. What do you need? What do you need, mate? What do you need? I'm not qualified at all, and it might actually cause more detrimental harm than good, but I'll still help you. I'll try. City with the free kick. It's Mahrez, Gundo, and Grealish over it. I hope Mahrez takes it. No, it is Gundo. Oh, it's well over in the end. A little dink didn't quite work out. Just an hour train session with 5-year-olds. Village, that sounds like a highly sus statement, you little paedophile. Can we shout out Illich? Zach, all these things. Oh, yeah, I saw that on Twitter, I think it was, yeah. That's lovely. Lovely to hear that he's won his battle with depression. Hello, Tayab, mate. Southampton are losing. Classic. Classic. Do you reckon to take them on and fight? With a steel chair, maybe. The idea was good. Drinking it works. Sorry, dinking it works from there. I thought I said drinking. I was like, what? Yeah, it was a good idea, but just not quite the desired execution from Gundo. Oh, I can hear the non-existent City fans at the empty had today. Roger, City are playing some really nice one-touch football. Lewis, is that a good cross? Nah, it's just slightly too much on it. A really nice idea, though. I rate the idea. I saw that, Musty. Yeah, that's interesting, because we're normally quite good at set pieces anyway. It's a good idea. There is no Erling Haaland in there to rise above and clip that. I love Rico Lewis's hair, by the way. Who's looking the better side so far? It's definitely Man City, Ollie. That's Rico Lewis, you fraud, Mo. I tune for Grealish ball. I'm going to fall asleep. Grealish has played really well so far. Hello? Oh, Cole Palmer, has he found Mahrez? It funds to Gundogan. It takes deflection straight to Mendy. There have been a lot of deflected shots in this game so far, I must say. Have Southampton conceded to Josh Windass? There's no way that's a real name. Come on now. Surely not. Windass? It's a good idea from Gundogan. He was trying to place it into the bottom corner. I think Mendy still would have got his glove to it. And this is, and Pulisic has been very dangerous, you know. I know he should have scored, but he's been very good at progressing the play so far. Here's Ziyech with the shot, takes deflection corner. Another corner. Bring back the snacks. I had my evening meal just before this stream, so I don't need any snacks right now. There's so many Chelsea players back, good lord, says Mo. City effect, you know what I mean? That being said, Chelsea have had the best chance of the game. Pulisic somehow missing that, what should have been a tap-in. To be honest, Palmer heading it away. Hopefully City don't defend like Chelsea did against Arsenal from the set piece. Straight to Ortega. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Callum, I've done a cooking with Nobbins. I've made pasta on stream before. Callum. That's Gomez, Mo. It was on a TikTok live. I just made some pasta. It has happened already. I mean, mate, who knows? Maybe prime Patreon content, cooking with Nobbins. Let's get that sorted, guys. What do you reckon? And hello, guys. Today I'm going to teach you all about how to make fucking pasta. Here's Jack Grealish. Come on, Grealish, you beautiful human being. Oh, I made a mistake there, though. That's poor. I wonder what Haaland would be without football. UFC icon. It's a good foul by City. Good foul. Love that. Love that. This referee's highly bald. Oh, my God, Will. What even is that? Will, mate, what is that? Hello, Drill, how you doing? Still. It was very nice pasta. It was, you know, with proper egg pasta. And it was a tagliatelle, I believe. If it's draw, there's no extra time, it goes straight to pens. I think so, Lucas, which is good. And we should change this with the FA Cup as well. Why do you do replays with the FA Cup? I've never liked that. That's too easy, though, from a City perspective. And Lewis has been caught out here. And now City is stretched at the back. It's Pulisic. And it's a good save by Ortega, you know. That could have been going into the back of the net. And Laporte is down here. And this is really terrible. Please don't be injured, Laporte. I love you. Yeah, Lewis is letting me down defensively here. Can't lie. Oh, and it's a follow-up from Pulisic, I think. A French shite. He should be doing better there, maybe. It's still a good save by Ortega. I'll give him that credit. Replays are wonderful, says Callum. Just a lot of... oh, God, it's the follow-through from Pulisic that hurts him. And hopefully he's all right. You can see the hole in his socks. Oh. Come on, Lewis. Wake up defensively. Come on, mate. I want you to be good. Got to concentrate, mate. How voice that question. It's a very attacking lineup City gone with. We've gone with two inexperienced fullbacks and one holding midfielder. Ortega punches it. He had, I think it was Koulibaly all over him. Koulibaly's got to win that. Sorry, Ortega's got to win that, and he does. Yeah. Hold that, Koulibaly. Hold that. Getting Ortega. Well done. Southampton are getting Nathan Jones from Luton. What is life? We are simulations and NPCs. Pep does get more bold by the day, Mo. You were not wrong there. Well done, Jack. Yes, if you are a Noblet, you will have received all of your Nob coins. Yeah, KX is mad. I am working on my Qatar World Cup video. That will be the next big video on the channel. Hoping to release that a couple of days before the start of the World Cup. It'll be covering the corruption of FIFA. It'll be covering the corruption of the Qatar bid. It'll be covering the unsuitability of Qatar as hosts. And many other factors. You know, KX, mate, I gave them to you. I gave you 5k, mate. Well done, Alvarez. Into Jack Grealish. Finds Gomez with a nice reverse ball. That's a lovely ball. Oh, by Gomez and Palmer. Gets a shot away, but again, Chelsea are able to deal with it. Gomez has been putting in some really good crosses. I'm enjoying that. I am enjoying that. United the massive, says Lucas. Qatar's only 33 degrees hot. Things okay for playing football. Well, it better have be. I mean, they're also air conditioning in the stadiums. It's just all ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. Hello, Halves. I'm managed by Endrick. Good for you, mate. What do you think the score predictions are going to be today, Halves? And Halves, what are your thoughts on the Champions League draw? And also, what are your thoughts on the whole FSG situation? Let me know. Money, 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 says Sil. Money, 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 money. Money. Anyway. Here's Laporte. He is fine, by the way. His earlier knock from Pulisic. Gomez puts another cross in, but that's too close to the goalkeeper. Doesn't really do anything. But the threat is there. Limiting the World Cup to only being played in some accounts out of nations with the ability to host it. Oh, boo fucking who? It's too hot to host the World Cup. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it's too hot to host the World Cup in your country, then I'm fucking sorry. Life's tough and life is shit. Fuck off. Not you, Mo. But generally, I want to host the World Cup. It's not fair. Fuck off. Anyway, God, that argument annoys me. That's not directed at you, Mo. God, that pisses me off anyway. No. Zach says, have you got a footballer that you randomly find on FIFA and support ever since? Hello, Devon. On FIFA, probably Eggyman. Mario Eggyman. He's funny. FSG are always stingy. Says Halves. DI, you're a fraud. It's still 35 to 40 degrees in Doha right now. Don't worry, Musty, mate. Don't worry about it. Hello, Paris Happy. That's a fantastic name. God, these great names. How you doing, mate? Let me know who you support. What's the score now, DR? You're watching it now. Excellent stuff, Ollie. Yeah, and it's not a surprise. It's just things popped up on the screen. City are attacking. 50% of their offensive plays been down the left, and it doesn't surprise me at all. Gomez offensively has been good. Grealish has been good as well in this game. Does not surprise me. Seem to be targeting Chelsea's right. Shut up, Will. Hosting Basra. What's that? You have to go play football. Well done, Tayab. Wait, are you first, KX? I thought the Flippy Flops was. How did you do that? Did you roulette or something? Because you were second before, before play. How have you achieved that? Shows the XG on Pulisic's shots. He's got to be offside there, surely. Oh, it's just wide anyway. Let's have a look. Pulisic, the XG was 0.35, and it was 0.72 on target as well. So, yeah, that really should have gone in. I thought this was offside. No, oh, never mind. He's well onside. Oh, Alfred should be doing better then, to be honest. Clubhouse doing well to stop putting him off. I feel like Alfred should have... But football's a worldwide sport. Yeah, you can still take part, Mo, but boo-hoo. You can't... If you're fucking tournament... If you're a fucking country with no football history and no football heritage and no football culture and no footballing infrastructure... Then tough fucking shit. You don't... And it's literally too dangerous to host it. And the evaluation and safety reports commissioned by FIFA both say that you are the worst, the single worst option to host this tournament. And I'm sorry, you shouldn't get to host the World Cup. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm not sorry. Tough shit, honestly. Tough fucking shit. Boo fucking who. Cry more, honestly. Cry bloody more. But Jack, a player of Alvarez's quality should be putting that in the back of the net. Let's be honest. I don't know what Koulibaly was doing playing him on side, by the way. I well thought he was off. They did, Musty, yeah. They've had to build 8 new stadiums. They've had to build a new airport. They've had to build a new city. They've had to build a new metro station. They've had to build new footballing, transporting infrastructure. It's not a question of think, Mo. It's been proven as an objective fact. I can even give you the name of the fraudster, Mohammed bin Hammam. Mohammed bin Hammam, that is the fraud who did it. Literally did my dissertation on this. Books have been published about the corruption of this bid. It's literally been proven. Like this is not in doubt. As with the Russian bid as well, that's also been proven to be corrupt and rigged. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of fact. What time does England's squad get released? I've no idea, DR. Can you imagine, Callum? Should have been Egypt hosting it, says Mo. Well, the options were Australia, Japan, South Korea, the USA, and Qatar. And every single round... Oh, Rodri, take the shot, you beautiful man. Oh, it falls to Rico Lewis. That's such a good ball. Oh, my God. There's no one there running onto it, man. That's a really good ball. Oh... I feel like Palmer should be running onto that, man. I think Lewis has done really well there. That's what I'm saying, Mo. I think that's a really good ball by Lewis. It's a shame. Japan hosting would be amazing. Well, they did joint host it in 2002. Oh, applause! Get in! Sterling is warming up and City fans applauded him. Love that. Love that. Get in, City fans. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Come on. Love that. Yes, that's genuinely made me so happy. Oh, love Sterling, man. Hello, Nick Knack. Cracking. Oh, these names are excellent. Excellent. City fans are too nice, says Jack. Oh, dear. Qatar's no football heritage. What about the US? Still, the USA was in a World Cup before England was. The US was in the first ever World Cup and came third in the first ever World Cup. Mahrez crosses in, it's dangerous, and Laporte can't get ahead on it. They've also qualified for previous World Cups on merit. So yes, oh, that's a high foot by Gundogan, isn't it? Oh no, apparently not. Okay, it's Chelsea ball anyway. The England squad's released 2 p.m. GMT. I look forward to that, Lucas. Is Ortega on that? Oh, shades of Edison. Shades of Edison by Ortega. What nation is Ortega from, guys? Can someone please confirm that for me? Nick Knack asks, will there be any surprises in the England squad? Or will it be totally predictable? I think it'll be predictable in a way of... I think that the players that go will deserve to go. That's what I think. He's German, thank you, guys. And Welsh, do you think Wales and England are rivals? Well... because they're both home nations, so yeah, I guess so. Hello, AK. I have no idea, to be honest, Demon Slayer, mate. I'm just watching on Sky Sports. Make a Balkan World Cup IMO, says Musty. Well, that's good. Oh, it's offside. There we go. United to Denmark won the Euros without even qualifying. They did, because was it Yugoslavia who were not able to compete? DR says, Qatar spent tens of billions for building costs. They spent billions just to have a bid for the World Cup. I'd argue say they won't get many people going to Qatar. Where's the profit? So it's not necessarily... This is what soft power is, guys. I mean, they will make some money from tourism. I don't have the exact stats in front of me. I do have them over there, because I've researched it. They will make a number of billions in tourism and whatnot. But the main reason why they're doing it is something called soft power. You may, in the footballing words, you may have heard... it referred to as sports washing. Basically, the idea is to enhance a nation's... This is why a UAE man bought Man City. This is why Qatar bought PSG, etc., etc. The idea is that you can try to... Oh, here's Rico Lewis with a cross. And the idea is you can better the image of your nation through the medium of sport. That's correct, Mo, yes. That's what soft power acquisition is. And Laporte's going to win that. Is he? Well done, Laporte. And the reason why I think it's what's he called, Joseph Nye, who came up with the concept of soft power, political theory. Hard power is like going to war, basically, and invasion. So what Russia's done to Ukraine, that is hard power acquisition. Soft power acquisition it's in the name. It's a much more soft, measured approach. So that's the motivation behind it, DR. It's part of a longer... it's part of a much longer geopolitical motivation. That's the reason why... that is the reason why they were so desperate to host it. Hello, Kante. There's a little appreciation. No, they don't, so. Ward-Prowse, my set-piece merchant, says Jack. Here's my merchant, Jack Grealish, and he's not won a corner, never mind. One of the stadiums is literally made of storage containers. The stadium can literally be taken down, removed, and rebuilt. It's like they're asking it to fall down mid-game, says Callum. Well, that's the thing, because obviously after the World Cup, they're all going to be empty stadiums. So they have to just like get rid of them all, because Qatar is not a huge footballing nation. Hall's done very well, you know. In the very brief times he's had the ball, he's looked good, has Hall, when he's been able to get away. That's the second time now he's got away from a City player. Yes, exactly, Mo. Yes. Yeah, that's why Saudi Arabia bought Newcastle. That's why Qatar bought PSG. That's why UAE man bought Man City. That's also why China invested into. That's also why China invested into English football clubs a number of years ago. It was part of a wider motivation. Qatar have money to burn. Doesn't really matter if it's economically viable or not. Exactly, knick-knack. No country should host the Olympics. Still, I don't really know why you're trying to defend Qatar, but I'm not going to bother arguing with you, to be honest. That was like one point of many. Do you think there'll be a World Cup in the UK? There better be, Shell. Better bloody be. Chinese football failed, says Musty. Well, the reason why it failed is because the Donny in charge. The Donny in charge was like, he wanted Chinese investors to invest in European football, and you know, we got a little bit bored of it, to be honest. That's the only reason why. He literally got bored. But they haven't got that. If so, the media's ruined their reputation by the reports coming out. Bad law issues, thousands dead for stadiums that ruined it. Oh no, yeah, DR. But that's what we need to do. You need to allow sports washing and soft power to not work. This is why it's important. This is what FIFA want. FIFA coming out and saying, guys, if you could please not talk about all the political issues and the human rights issues. Sil, let's not be xenophobic, shall we? I know there aren't any flaws, so they should not have the World Cup for many reasons. There is, as I talked about the infrastructure issues before. I talked about the lack of football and culture and heritage. I talked about the fact that they've never even qualified for a World Cup based on merit. The fact that it's not safe for the players. The fact that they were the worst in terms of the evaluation report and the safety report by FIFA. But yes, still, less of that, mate. Less of that final comment. You're not allowed to say stuff like that on my streams, otherwise you will get timed out by the mods. When England last hosted the World Cup, homosexuality was legal here. Knick-knack. That's one of... I've seen that argument. That is genuinely... Hopefully you don't believe it. That is genuinely one of the worst, like, whatabouts I've ever seen with my human eyes. That's actually embarrassing. Hopefully you don't believe that, Knick-knack. But I've seen some people actually genuinely try to argue that. FIFA don't want to talk about politics unless it suits them like Ukraine. That's the thing. It's like, oh, keep politics out of football. Football's literally always been about politics, FIFA, so shut up. Drill, mate. Stop with that language. Thank you. Can we please, in all honesty, guys, can we please stop this sort of language? Thank you. Again, Drill, you will get timed out by a mod if you do stuff like that. Less of that. Less of that. Anyway, back to the game. City have still had more of the ball, but they're not as penetrative. It's true, the knick-knack, it was fucking 1966. Why? And it also doesn't make it right either. Oh, what about this? First of all, it doesn't make it right. Second of all, why are we comparing the morals and ethics of 1966 to 2022? It's just no. Just no. It's one of the worst arguments I've ever heard. Genuinely. I was just about to say England never hosted a World Cup. Yeah, Drill, we did in 66, mate. Mo, you're such a fraud. You are such a fraud. Forza LGBT, says Lucas. What a win. What a big win. Guys, just don't be gay. If you're going to Qatar, just don't be gay, guys. Come on. Different culture on different timelines when it comes to what's ethically right or wrong. Right? Well, don't reward them being chronically in the past then. Like, it's just embarrassing. Super Jackie Grealish. What the odds 3 West Ham players get into the England squad? Which ones are you thinking, DR? Yeah, Jack, that is literally the government advice. Don't be gay. If you could all just stop being gay, that'd be great. And that's just only one of the many reasons. Let's not even get into the thousands of migrant workers who have died following the World Cup being given to Qatar. Let's not talk about the fact that their human rights are being infringed upon. That's new. Shut up. It's harem. It's harem, says Musty. City took a shot. Mendy saved it, so I wasn't really... I do like how Grealish is just going for goal more, though. I'm happy with that. He got this one on target. Mendy with a decent save. Is highly harem. But then China hosted the World Cup. Nick Knack, are you okay, mate? And again, Nick Knack, Russia should not have hosted the World Cup. Just because Russia hosted it and that was wrong doesn't mean it's okay for another wrong incident to happen. And China's also never hosted the World Cup, Nick Knack. I don't really know what you're getting at there. Yeah, the Russia one was the second most corrupt. The Russian one was the second most corrupt bid in history. People should respect their culture. No, Drill. I'm not going to... This is another argument I hate. This is the thing. People say respect their culture. Bollocks. So should we respect apartheid South Africa? Should we respect pre-civil rights America? Should we have said to Rosa Parks, no, actually, love, respect the culture. Black people aren't equal here. So get to the fucking back of the bus, you bitch. Respect our culture. The fuck is that? That's bollocks. That wasn't necessarily directed at you, by the way, Drill. I've just seen that a lot. I think people should respect their culture and stick accepted, but the thing is you can't host a World Cup and not expect things like this to happen. Yeah, exactly, Drill. As I said, it wasn't aimed at you necessarily. It was just, I've seen it all over fucking the internet. I've seen it all over there. And the Qatar spokespeople saying, guys, you can fucking come here, but like just, just piss off. Pissing me off. Anyway. Okay, Jack. It's just because I've been doing lots of research for the Qatar video, so I've got it all ready to go. Do you know what I mean? I've got it all ready and raring. Anyway. God, guys, keep politics out of football. Let's get back to the football. Gomez has played in Grealish after Chelsea gave it away, and again deflected into Mendy's pause and grasp. And now Chelsea can counter-attack. Kind of 2 minutes till the end of the first half. It was an exciting first half. The game has sort of died away. But here come Chelsea on the counter-attack. And it's Hall. Oh, it's really good play. Oh, my God. He absolutely did Rico Lewis. And then Ortega stuck a leg out and he saved it. Oh, my God. Hall has made Lewis look a bit of an embarrassment defensively in this game. He's absolutely rinsed him over and over again. Deary me. We're still talking about politics, apparently. Okay. I respect the fact that people that want to live the win only, but you literally can't host. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that Qatar has to change, but I am saying if you want to host a World Cup, then yes, you do. And again, Nick Knack, I'm not saying that they have to have the same rules, but I am saying if you're wanting to host a World Cup, and you're going to get all these other nations and all these other people with different values and ethics, then you've got to be in 2022. You've got to be in the 21st century. That was a very good save, but I think Hall probably should have done better there. That's like the third time that he's basically done Lewis from a defensive standpoint. It's getting a little bit worrying, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. There's Lucas. Look at my boy. My boy. Yeah. I was just making a wider point of ain't no way I'm going to respect a culture which doesn't even which doesn't respect people's rights to exist. No chance. Exactly, Nick Knack, and it was all corruption, and this isn't a conspiracy. It's has been proven to be true. I think Hall thought Ortega would go to the right. Potentially, yeah, Musty, yeah, potentially Ortega in the end did two. He's done two crucial saves. I mean, Chelsea, yeah, you can see Chelsea have had two big chances. They should have scored both of them. What was the XG on that Hall shot? Let's have a look, say, shall we, chaps? 0.13, so actually less than the Pulisic one. Interesting. I thought that would have been much higher. Never mind. Never the mind. Cricket's dull, says Jack. Only 1 minute of extra time. Not too many stoppages in this game. City do need to... if you don't get enough shit for this, they'll have thousands of people blood on their hands. Yeah, and they already do, sadly. That's a sad thing as well. And this is why you've got to involve... This is why you've got to talk about politics, because literally thousands of people have died, and it is all very sad. And other people are suffering awful abuses on a daily basis, and have done for years. It's very sad. It's very sad. But there we go. I promise I won't get all... I promise when the actual World Cup happens, I'll have got it all out of my... In terms of the political aspect, I'll have got it all out of my system when I do my YouTube video, so I won't be whinging about the state of play when the World Cup actually happens. Although I will be preying on Qatar's downfall. I'll tell you that right now. In terms of the actual team, I want them to get beaten 10-0 every game. The World Cup in the US is going to be fun, says Musty. And that's a poor free kick from City, and it's 0-0 at half time. It's 0-0 at half time. Hall's played very well. He will be thinking he should have scored. 2 a.m. games won't be fun. Where's that, Mo? Sorry. Where is that? We're losing to Mexico, says DR. Who's that? Is that Iraq? Yeah, who is that, DR? Oh, yeah, Musty thinks it would be fun. Yeah, it's US, Canada, and Mexico, isn't it? Excuse me. Oh, in the US, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the timing situation will be. I'm sure there'll be a number. I think for this World Cup, for example, I think they're playing so there'll be like from English time. I think they're doing like a 2 p.m., a 4 p.m., a 6 p.m., and an 8 p.m. So hopefully there'll be some matches that everyone can watch. When it was at Brazil, the timing was outrageously bad, says Mo. 1 p.m. is the earliest English time, I believe, says Callum. And don't worry, guys. I mean, the timing of the games doesn't matter to me, because this is my full-time job. So I'll be here. Hello, Ben, mate. So I'll be here. What's the word? I will be here. Oh, wait. Why doesn't Ben have his knob coins? Sorry, mate. I need to sort that out then. I thought I gave you knob coins. Are you not on the thing? Did I not give you knob coins? Why do you only have 775? I frauded you out, mate. I frauded you out of knob coins, clearly. That's how... Oh, no, there you go. Oh, it's because you had a different account. That's why. Well, Ben, that confused me, mate. There we go. All sorted. You're on the wrong account. Excellent stuff, Ben. I watched 7-1 Germany with your dad. I remember on TV. It was such good times. Says DR. Do let me know, by the way, guys. Oh, my God, yes, we do. You guys need to tell me in the chat if you want to come and do the phone in rather than just staying there. Like, I don't know. Yes, we are going to go to the Noblet phone in, chaps. No, Ben, I've not frauded you, Mr. President. By the way, Ben, what do you want the dance room to become? Let me know. Mo. God, you still have 30k, Mo. Come on, Mo. Roulette them all, you coward. You know you want to. You know you want to. But anyway, speaking of want to, I want to go to the Noblet phone in. Here we go. It is the Noblet... Oh, gosh. It's the Noblet phone in. And it is time... You can't roulette Mo's coins. And I'm joined by Ben, Liam, Lucas, and Kante. Let's start with Ben, my president. How you doing, mate?
Kiss my feet.
How you doing, mate?
Good. I'm shitting right now. I'm doing good.
Excellent stuff. Are you going to keep me updated with what it's like on the Bristol stool charts?
Is that how good this shit is?
It sort of like rates it from like it rates it sort of like whether it's like solid or like a liquid or that sort of thing.
Liquid,
So yeah, so you let me know how it is. Hello, Jack. How boring was that then? Nob says, Jack. Yeah, well, Chelsea had the best chances to score. City had more of the ball and play, but overall, Chelsea should probably have put the ball in the back of the net. A good chance from Pulisic and Hall as well. Ben, how's your job going, mate?
Apart from the slave wage, man.
Yeah.
£5 an absolute slave wage.
Mate, Sports Direct shit.
Apart from that, it's going well.
Yeah, it's alright.
Excellent
Are you on
stuff.
shoes yet?
Oi.
We change every thing. They just tell us what to go on at the start of the thing, but I'm mainly on shoes.
There we go. Mainly on shoes. What a man. And the other person talking was Liam, who I'm now calling Liam. Hello, Liam.
Shut up.
How you doing, mate?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Excellent stuff. Liverpool. Liam is a Liverpool fan. Obviously, as Jack said, I didn't watch the half. Was out shagging. Excellent stuff, Jack. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, Liam is a Liverpool fan. Who are Liverpool playing in the League Cup? I'm assuming they're playing now, are they?
Derby.
Oh, what's the score there?
0-0.
Oh, is it at Anfield or is it in Derby?
It's at Anfield.
Oh, okay. Is it musty? Is it like a strong Liverpool side or is it a weak Liverpool side or what?
We're playing the kids mostly, and
Carlisle.
they're just like realistically, it's why we have the worst academy in the league, really, because they should be beating this shit team and they're not.
Oh dear. DR, please can we ban this bot from the chat? Thank you. Forest are 1-0 up. I don't know who they play though. Sil says a weak Liverpool side with iron deficiency. Brilliant stuff. And Liam, you've been sort of flirting with the whole, FSG in, FSG out, FSG neutral. I think recently you've been more on the fence of like FSG out. And now it looks like you're getting your wish. How are you feeling about that? What do you think is going to happen, and what do you want to happen in respect of the ownership?
Give me my money. That's all, really. Give me my rich Arab, terrible human rights record. I don't give a shit. Just give me my money.
Interesting. DR says Glazers in for Liverpool. And Forest are 1-0 up against Spurs. Oh, dearie me.
Oh my god.
It's all go there. And that was the dulcet tone of Lucas. Hello, Lucas, mate.
Hello, Nobbins.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great because I'm talking to my lovely little nobby Noblets. United play. Lucas is a United fan, by the way, guys. And if you've got questions for my Noblets, feel free to ask them. Musty says Sheikh Mansour to buy Liverpool. Oh, well, here, just before I move on to Lucas, we were having this discussion in the Discord server yesterday, and we figured out that there's a chap who was allegedly interested in buying Liverpool. What was he called? What was his role, Liam? Was it the Prince of Dubai? Was it?
Crown Prince of Dubai, mate.
That's the one. Yeah. So he been, I think it's called Sheikh Ham. No, I don't know.
Or Hamad or something.
Yeah. So let's call him Hamad. So Hamad. His half sister is the wife of Sheikh Mansour, so they're sort of half brothers in law, that sort of vibe, yeah, so a bit of a connection there if that does happen. But yeah, just a little tidbit there. But anyway, back to Lucas. United play Villa tomorrow, mate. Is it at Old Trafford?
At Old Trafford.
How confident are you considering the most recent result against Aston Villa?
To that 3-1 loss, I'm getting less confident. I still think we'll win, but it's going to be tight.
How tight we're talking? Penalties, potentially?
Could be, but I'm going to say 2-1.
To the United?
Yes.
Excellent stuff.
Than your mum's funny.
Okay, Canty used to get dragged back in. There we go. And Lucas, let's just a quick question on Marcus Rashford. First of all, do you reckon he should be included in the England squad? And secondly, do you think he should potentially start for England?
I think he should get called up, absolutely, but I don't think he should. I don't think he should start.
Do you think maybe more of an impact player, like an impact sub? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If it goes to pens, I think we're gonna have to sub him on. I can't speak.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know he missed a pen in the Euros final, but I think he's still a very good penalty taker.
There we go. Good stuff. Sale says Glazer should buy Liverpool. Mo insulting Liam's sister there. Village. I've now got part of a starting 11 of footballs I've played with, says Village. Wait, what?
LNobbins,
Hello.
can I make that chat anything I want?
Well, within reason, yeah, Ben. Just DM me what you want after the stream, or we can have a chat about it in the second half, and we can change it within reason.
Sex shop.
Yeah, so...
Can I make it?
No, right, we'll talk about it in the second half, Ben, because, don't worry about it, because I know you'll suggest something absolutely wild, I'm sure. Barcelona will beat Man United, says Saud. Yes, let's have quick predictions from Lucas and Ben. Lucas, United versus Barca. What's going to happen in that game?
There's 2 games, not 1 game.
Yeah, but what's going to happen in the overall legs?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well,
I've got no clue. It's a 50-50 for me.
It's a 50-50 for Lucas. And Ben, how do you see that game going?
Easy as 1, 2, 3, mate. To be honest, we'll walk over it, mate. Barca are shit. Simple as that.
Fair enough. I rate the confidence. And Kante's also here. Hello, Kante.
Bonjour.
How you doing, mate?
Ça va très bien.
Wonderful.
We're English. French.
I learned that off Mr. Tomlin.
To M the foot.
A little batty man. I mean.
What language is that?
Ben, oi, I'm talking to Kante, guys. Everyone be quiet whilst I'm talking to Kante. You got to wait your turn.
When you bend over in front of Mr. Tomlin.
Mate,
Ben.
he's definitely.
Right, Ben, shush, you've had your time to speak. Be quiet now.
He's a teacher at my
Oi,
school.
Ben, do not make me disconnect you from the call. I'll do it. Don't be a fraud.
Justice for Ben.
Be a good man. Be a good boy. Yes, Kante, to M le foot, oui?
9.
Oh, interesting. How are Blackburn doing? Are they in the League Cup today?
Yeah, we're playing West Ham.
And the score there is?
1-0.
Is it at West Ham or is it in Blackburn?
Well, if it was at Blackburn, I'll be going.
Oh,
But I'm
interesting. So it's something that's therefore in London. How are Blackburn playing? Are you happy with the performance so far?
I'm not watching it, but
Oh,
yeah, 'cause you can't watch Carabao Cup games, mate.
why? It's not being broadcast.
No.
What an L.
Mate, it's on Hayes goal, mate.
Whoa, that is
it?
illegal, and we do not promote illegal streaming on the LNobbins channel. Right, guys, with that, with oh, he's stuffy frauds. With that, we're gonna get to the second half. Thank you for Mo says illegal, Liam. How dare you? Exactly, Mo. You're an enforcer of justice. Love that.
Just shit at this league.
It's currently 0-0 in this game. I don't know if any of you guys are watching it, but I'm going to go around. Oi, shush! I'm going to go around now asking for your score predictions in this game. Don't care if you're not watching it. Just let me know your predictions. It's currently 0-0. Kante,
1-0 to Mr. Tomlin.
Lucas,
Is Mrs. Tomlin ever touched your
Ben, you fraud! Be quiet. Lucas,
2-2, 5-3 on pens to Chelsea.
Ben.
I don't have a prediction, but I've got a statement.
No, right. I'm sorry. I can't trust you. I'm sorry. I've got to right. There we go. Got to disconnect you. And then finally, Liam, mate.
I think that.
Oh, come on. I'm only asking for a score prediction.
What game?
The Chelsea City one.
I didn't even know that was being played.
That's what I'm
What's the score right
streaming.
now?
It's 0-0.
It's 0-0.
Yes.
3-0 Chelsea.
Bold. Thank you so much for joining me, Liam. I'll see you in the second half. Keep me updated on the Liverpool game. There we go. That was the knob talk, the knob phone, and chaotic as always. If you guys do want to get involved on Knob Talk and also support the channel, you can support the Patreon. The link is in my bio. If you also want to support the channel and you're on YouTube, you can become a YouTube member. One of the perks is your little name is gold on the thing, like Kante's name is when he comments on the YouTube. Yeah, that was like trying to get blood from a stone, wasn't it? All I wanted was a quick score prediction. I even said the game. I didn't know what game I was talking about. Oh god. Anyway, who's the better player, Latiz or Roy Carroll? Latiz, come on now. Come on now, Village. That's a nice statement, Ben, mate. Love that from you. I'm trying to eat my apple gum, but... Oh, I love that. I wasn't allowed to watch either, and I want to know. Yeah, Latiz. Mo. That's outrageous. Decision move 26 of his teeth. That's nice. Anyway, the second half is coming up soon. I've been happy with City generally from an offensive standpoint. They have been creating some half chances. On another day, they may have gone in. I'm not happy with the defensive nature of the team. Chelsea are just set up to counter-attack. Hello, Jack. Chelsea are just set up to counter-attack. And because we're playing a very attacking side and also offensive young fullbacks, it does mean that Lewis and Gomez are getting caught out a little bit too frequently. You have to sleep, Mo. Hello. 70% off Domino's. That's a huge W, Jack. Well done. Hello, Curtis. We've been too slow up front. Chelsea will look more dangerous on the attack. On the counter, Curtis, certainly. It was curveless. What? There's Raheem. Raheem the Dream Sterling with his big blunder. I wonder if he will make an appearance. Oh, if he scores, I mean, he's entitled to celebrate if he wants. I'd like to think that he wouldn't because it sounds like we were clapping him. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. Why though, Mo? Oh, Jack, that's not very nice. That's bloody Curtis you're talking about. He's a golden knoblet. I agree, Mussie, overall, yeah. I agree overall. City have had the overall better play and better overall, but Chelsea dangerous on the counter attack. Chelsea's playing good to Saud, yes. Yes, they are. They're definitely playing better than they were against Arsenal. We need GCSE year, need to study. By waking up at 5 a.m. That's a bit mad. Raheem Sterling is curvy. He is. I mean, I would. Aldous Mitchell, DR says, Aldous Mitchell hype I have a suspicion it's bollocks. If you watch him once, say he's good. They say he's young and jump on the train. It's a cycle. I've not seen nearly enough of him, to be honest, DR. I'm sort of thinking Trippier's going to be our best option at left back. Shooting that's Domino's. Oh, Jack, what was your Domino's order, mate? You said 70% off. What was your Domino's order, Jack? Let me know. Let me bloody know. Look at Curtis's little diamond badge. Yeah, it's currently 0-0 in... Wow, it's 2-0 to Forest. Oh, God. What's happening with Spurs? Are they playing a dead team? Or what? Or are they just like shit? Goodbye, Saud. Jack's order is a bit mad little file of food for 7 family. Yes, Curtis, love that from you, mate. Curtis, you're approaching 12 months, to be honest. 2/3 away that we'll have to... I am reading the chat, Jack. What do you mean? I'm literally responding to it, you swine. What am I saying? We'll have to think of a name for you in the Discord server. Because I think... Because normal Noblet gets King Noblet. I'm thinking we need Emperor Noblet. And maybe like Noblet Overlord or something. Second half's kicked off here. If you're watching on the TikTok, there's like over 150 of you. What are you playing at? Come over to the Twitch. Come over to the YouTube. Links for the YouTube is in my bio. TikTok is just LNobbins. Back after your takeaway. Oh, what was your takeaway, Ollie? You want to see Phillips come on? You know, Curtis hitting Noblet King at the same time. Oh, what a dub. That's a huge dub, Jack, yeah. Jack is large history. He's built. Perisic at striker. Højbjerg, Basuma, Skip. So it's a decent team. When are you Noblet King? It's a good question, Drill. I'm not sure. It'll pop up. I think. Are you on? I don't know because you had a couple months where you cancelled and then came back. So I'm not sure on your exact monthly amount. Jack's built like a cannonball. Except don't be mean. You had a pizza, excellent stuff, Ollie. What kind of pizza are we talking? Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. Hello, Gringo. Great name. I'm not sure then, Drill. But it will be up here at some point. Big second half. Come on, says Louis. Yes, Louis. And how you doing, mate? If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be impressed by Hall. He's looked good. He's looked decent, as, you know, Joe Hart would say back in 2012 or whenever it is he said that infamously. Give me Big Earl, says Musty. That is a shame because even though, as I say, Lewis and Gomez have been a bit suspect defensively, offensively, they've been putting in some fantastic crosses. And it's a bit of a shame that City players haven't been able to get on the end of them. It's a little bit of a shame. Let me know what kind of pizza it was, Ollie. I'm doing great, Ollie. I'm doing sensationally well. I had burgers tonight for my evening meal. It was very nice. It was very, very, very nice. Oh, that's nearly nice from Palmer. He does end up getting it. A little bit fortunate. And then he keeps it in play. Well done. No, he doesn't. He runs out there. That's a shame. Why hasn't Mendy assisted Julian yet? It nearly happened in the first minute or so, didn't it? Wow, Mo, what the hell? You fraud. Oh, from Argentina, Como Estas, Shorty. Brighton are winning. Who are Brighton playing again? Come on, the Brighton. Up the Brighton. This is better by Chelsea playing out from the back. Cucurella's got loads of space to run into here. Loads of space. Not a fan. Never was a fan. Never will be a fan of all this space. Kovacic nearly gets muscled out by Mahrez. Oh, Brighton beating Arsenal. Dearie me. Oh, it's a bad pass. Alvarez can surely slip in. Riyad Mahrez, take the shot on Riyad. That's a really good tackle by Cucurella. What a tackle that is. Oh, my lord. Mahrez should have taken the shot much earlier. That's a fantastic challenge. Mahrez should have just taken the shot, man. He dilly-dally, got into a good position. Had to drop it. Shut up, Trill. Whole pineapple belongs on pizza, says Ollie. Let's have a look at this again. Alvarez did Ollie. Could he beat Koulibaly too easily? Wait. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, he doesn't know. Yeah, he definitely does. It's a really good tackle by Cucurella. From that first angle, I was like, wait, what? No, but yeah, that's a really good tackle. Mahrez robbing a Julian assist. Absolute fraud. Lucas is back. Love that. Yeah, Mahrez just need to act quicker. They did well to beat Koulibaly, but then had to take it on earlier. Allow Cucurella to get back and put in a fantastic challenge. Lucas's pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Yeah, Jack, tell me more. Tell me more, mate. What was your pizza? A barbecue base for Jack. Controversial potentially. Oh, Phillips and Bernardo are coming on. Pep's seen enough. 5 minutes in. Ollie says, yes, it does, Lucas, you fraud. Give me Haaland, KDB, and Phil. Barbecue base is the best, says Jack. That's instead of tomato puree, I'm assuming, yeah? Barbecue base is tragic, says Drill. Pep is popping off. Gundogan's coming off. Interesting. Interesting. And, why? Wait, Rodri's coming off. Okay, for Phillips, I guess. Okay. Okay. Is Phillips with one L? I know some people spell it differently. No, it's two L's. Okay. Phillips. And it's not the number 16. Silly Billy. It is the number 4. There we go. Lovely stuff. Pep maker subs in the 50th minute. What am I seeing? Ox at a good moment. Wait, Ox isn't injured. Hello? Mo? Is there a solar eclipse? Pepperoni sauce. God, that's a lot of slices. I like the chorizo shout, Jack, though. It's a huge shout. Sounds very meaty then. You went for a sausage fest. There's a lot of pig on that plate. There's a very harem pizza, I must say. No cap, no doubts. Bernardo is on. Hello, Flex. I'm doing great. I didn't know I had a brother, but now I do. I do, mate. I'm doing really well, thank you. Watching the football. I'm a Man City fan. City playing Chelsea. It's a good game. City have just made some changes. Let me know who you support, Flex. As I say. How are you doing? Grealish cutting in and forces Mendy into another save. Not nearly enough bend on that from Grealish. Take the shot on Riyad, and it's a corner. Grealish is playing so well this game, man. It's a good save by Mendy. I feel like Grealish needed to put it more into the corner if he's going to take that shot. But he did really well to beat Chalobah too easily. Cuts inside, but just too centrally. And here's Grealish again. That's a good save by Mendy, because that was going into the corner. Grealish is like, what more do I need to do to score, man? Oh, City took the corner quickly. Mahrez found Grealish, hit it first time, and actually took a deflection off Chalobah, makes an even better save, you know. Puts him more into the corner. It is a really good save by Mendy. Mendy, currently, and there's another corner. It's all go here. Take the shot on Riyad. Oh. Pepperoni's good. Sausage and everything else is mid, says Mo. Are you allowed pepperoni, though, Mo? That's a pig, isn't it? Mahrez is... Oh, that's a foul by Chalobah. That should be a yellow card. Give me a yellow card. Good play, Mahrez. Well done. Yeah, pepperoni's harem, surely. Jack loves to meat down his holes. Yeah, Flex, how are you doing, mate? Flex_unknown. Let me know which football team you support. Chorizo is a big win. beef pepperoni's a thing. I thought pepperoni was a purely pig-based product. Obviously not. Obviously not. Oh, cow meat. Ugh. Not sure I want that. Grealish's curse. It's a shame because Grealish has been playing so well. What was it the game against the mighty Copenhagen when he did everything but score and the keeper had a madness? If you put beef on your pizza, what are you doing? Says Ollie. Well, Ollie, you put pineapple on there. People will find that controversial. Right, here's Riyadh. Riyadh or Grealish. I think it's probably better set up for a, just from the angle, I'm thinking a right footer. I'm thinking. But looks like it's Mahrez to take. Oh! What a free kick. Pinpoint by Riyadh. Sensational free kick. That opens the deadlock. What beautiful free kick, says Jack. Absolutely, mate. That's a great goal. How's my day going? It's going fantastically well because Man City have just scored. I love that. That should do Mahrez' confidence. Oh, it goes through the wall. Oh, that's bad. Is it Koulibaly just doesn't do anything? Why doesn't he jump? Oh, I don't know why Koulibaly didn't jump there. That's just gone through the wall. I'm assuming it was intentional, but weird. Can anyone explain that one to me? Who cares? Mahrez scores the goal. It is a great free kick, but that wasn't like the De Bruyne free kick against Leicester, which was unstoppable. If Koulibaly jumps, he probably saves it. Yeah, and Mahrez did need that for his confidence, I think. Really happy he got his goal. I just love a goal for Jack Grealish now, man. And Flex, by the way, do feel free to follow the channel so you'll stay updated for whenever we go live. And also, Flex, rate the shirt. Look at this. Carlsberg, Copenhagen, Kappa. We love it. You love to see it. You really do. Oh, dearie me. Perfect pizza would be extra tomato sauce, extra cheese, and corn. It's weird. Leave me alone. Corn? The only time I ever have corn... Oh, Phillips gives the ball away cheaply. And Diaz is going to win that, is he? Well done. Yes, Flex, thank you so much for following the channel, mate. Julian is super chat goal now. Beef pepperoni is a thing. Not sure what animal. Well, if it's beef, I imagine it's cow. DR Jag. Of course, it goes over the one player that didn't jump. Jack, can you... You'll have obviously watched more Chelsea defending their free kicks than me. Is that like a thing Chelsea normally do? Or, Shalba did really well there. And he's just... No one's pressing him here. Laporte's forced to come out to left back. Dangerous cross. Oh, Ortega did well. Because it may have just been dipping. But yeah, Jack, is that just something that Chelsea normally do with Koulibaly? Does it just not jump normally? Or... Because as I say, if he didn't jump, then it's saved. Or is it a strategy? Let me know, Jack. If you do know. I do not know. Hence why I'm asking for your guidance. Ortega didn't want to take the chance. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, is it going to be a goal, is it? Oh, I thought that was destined for the top corner from Ziyech. He knows that was a good chance. Try American Hot with ground beef at Domino's. I think that Mrs. Nobbins has that drill. The American Hot, anyway. Where the Oil FC shirt in the next stream says, DR, maybe I will, mate. That is a very tight-fitting shirt, though, dearie me. It's like Arsenal in 2012 when Oxlade-Chamberlain had the huge pectoral muscles. Noodles and FT, love that. Ox's Finito is so shit. Not clear. I don't really look at what the wall does unless I'm watching a replay of us picking it out our own net, says Jack. Fair play. I'm just trying to think of what the tactical... Because you would... I'm just trying to think of what the tactical reasoning is for not jumping. Maybe there isn't one. ZH is a dusty footballer, says Musty. Ajig won't like that. Thing will take is he will have good matches and has really bad matches. Well, he's a backup at the end of the day, isn't he? As long as he's competent, that's all he needs to be. As long as he's not Stefan, that's all he needs to be. You want penalties, says Lucas. I bet you do. I like penalties when it's not my team. Oh, Gomez has got to take on Loftus-Cheek here. Don't give away a penalty. Don't give away anything stupid. Chelsea will have to come out of their shell a little bit more in the second half now. They have conceded. Palmer did well. I think Palmer's done quite well in this game, though. He had quite a relatively understated game, but when he's had the ball, His link-up play has been really nice with Jack Grealish. Alvarez is trying a lovely switch to Riyad Mahrez. What a first touch that is by Riyad Mahrez, by the way. Oh, surely Alvarez. Yes. Get in. Mahrez with a shot. Mendy spills it. Can only go as far as Alvarez. We love that. We love that. Get him. Get in. Well done, City. Really nice counter-attacking move. Catching Chelsea in transition. Lovely switch by Julian to start the attack. Chelsea gave the ball away. Julian with the cross to Mahrez. Lovely touch. Did the right thing. Shot in. Wham bam. You never know what will happen with a deflection. And there we go. And that came from Cole Palmer taking a really quick free kick. Jack Grealish progresses it. And look at all the space that Riyad Mahrez is in. He's well onside. Cucurella keeping him on. He's not able to get close enough to Mahrez. He cuts inside. Takes the shot. Mendy can only palm it to Alvarez. Lovely. Get in. Arsenal lose. Yes, they are, Jack. You're eating a cheeky croissant. Flex asks Liverpool or Real Madrid who's going to win. I think Real Madrid will win Flex. That's my opinion. Let me know who you support Flex, by the way. If you want to. You don't have to, but let me know. 7th goal this season. Get in. I agree, Mo. He didn't press him quickly enough. And also, you know exactly what Mahrez is going to do. He's going to cut inside on his left and take the shot. So it's not like you don't know what's going to happen. Flex, thank you, mate. Well, feel free to come to more to my streams, Flex, mate. Hall's got so much space. This Hall buyback, I mean, you know, there's still time in the game for Chelsea to come back into it. If Chelsea do lose, the big, I think the big takeaway we've got to do is Hall. Hall's been really good. Jack, tell me more about Hall. Have you ever seen him play? I've been impressed by what I've seen so far. So, striker instinct we've needed so badly. Back to us being shit, says Mo. Good game for Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez is playing well. Really happy with this City performance. So far, just would have liked the fullbacks to be a bit tighter defensively. Ollie, mate, one day, mate. Maybe one day we'll get there, Ollie. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. 3-1 to Brighton. I was going to say, is that at the Emirates? And Jack, is it their main team starting Arsenal? There's Raheem. I really hope Sterling comes on and gets a standing ovation. I love Raheem. I support City. Yes, get in. I'm a City fan as well, Flex. Wonderful stuff. Guys, as you can see, I'm wearing a Copenhagen shirt. What's your guys' favourite, if you do have like a foreign team that you like, this isn't your main one, what's your like favourite foreign team? I mean, mine isn't Copenhagen, but they are if I did have a Danish team, they are my Danish team. Oh, Palmer's done really well here. Take the shot on. Oh, forces another save from Mendy. Only to Jack Grealish. There's Gomez in the box. Grealish wanted to take on the currently booked Chalobah. He finds Phillips. I'd like a Phillips screamer. That would be fun. That would be fun. Saliba's the only starter starting. Ah, that might explain it then. 30 mil, take it or leave it. Shut up, DR. As a certain someone from the Netherlands said, Robin, doesn't matter if you know what the player will do. The only thing that matters is when he'll do it. That was the thing with Robin. People tried to undersell Robin and be like, oh, he only had one trick, cutting in on his left. And it's like, yeah, but it was a pretty good trick. And even though people knew that's all he did, he still couldn't stop him. Yeah, sorry, Mo. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there. You like Barca Flex? Martinelli came on at 2-1. Are they strategically sacking the tournament then? Are they strategically sacking the League Cup to, well, not sacking, but you know what I mean? Not really taking it seriously in order to have a more serious title challenge? That is the question. Man United are technically your foreign teams, Lucas. Fair play. Jack Grealish, his lovely calves. His lovely calves. Love it. That's the annoying thing as well. Grealish has been so good in this game, but because he hasn't had the goal or an assist, people are going to be like, oh, we had a dead game. Is Robin and Ribéry the best wing partnership in football history? It's certainly up there. It's certainly up. I mean, would you classify Messi and Neymar as a wing partnership when they were at Barcelona? You know. Oh, look at Sterling and De Bruyne having a chat. I love you, Sterling. I'd love it if Sterling came back. It's not Brighton's main team either. Oh, well, what an L then. It's certainly up there. Chelsea apparently going to make some change. Once again, Hall in loads of space if he can keep this in. I agree, Flex. Messi is the GOAT. In my humble opinion, with what I've seen with my eyes. Palmer's defensive work today has been very impressive. Very impressive. Now that we're in November and they've only dropped 5 points, they might just think to sack it off, says Mo. Well, teams have done that in the past. You know, whether they'd like to admit it or not, they definitely have. I don't care about, but to be fair, Jack, when Sterling was warming up, he did get applause. There was applause. Oh, Gomez has absolutely been done by Ziyech. This has got to be a goal. Oh my God! What a save by Ortega, and Hall should have had a brace. I feel like Hall probably should have scored it, but what a save that is by Ortega. That had to be a goal. Once again, Gomez gets done far too easily. There's too much space. I think he should still score. I think he should still score it, given the amount of goal he's got to hit. But it's still a really good save. It's still a really good save. Yeah. But Hall's got to do better. Got to do better, I think. But hey, great save by Ortega. Can't remember what I was saying. Sterling did get applauded. Jack, Twitter fan base, yeah. To be fair, I've seen Twitter fans are insane. I've seen some of them already say get Graham Potter out, for example, and it's like what? These are the same people who would have wanted Arteta out because they've just got no patience. And they're not actually fans. They're just like, they don't even know what they are. Just idiots. I mean, to be fair, maybe he's thinking I've got to take the shot. I've got to place a shot there, otherwise it's going to hit Rico Lewis, who'll deflect it. Great save, Ortega. I agree, Lucas. Hall probably could have had 2. Would be a draw if City had Stefan in goal. You're not wrong, Jack. You're not wrong at all. Yeah, Ortega, and Musty says he's man of the match. And to be honest, I think you're probably right. I think you are probably right. He stopped 3 very good chances for for Chelsea to score. I know Mendy's made a fair few saves as well, but it's been very good by Ortega. Love that. The only way to want to replace Potter if we bring back Tuchel and keep him long term instead. I think I saw something from Tuchel. Did he post something like, I'll be back at Chelsea. My work's not done. Yeah, I don't know if that was real or not, but I saw it. Gomez, you're a shit, Zinchenko. Well, he's worse than Zinchenko from what I've seen, yeah, definitely. Offensively, good. Defensively, sus. Sus. That's for sure. Can't wait for the make Ortega our #1 tweets. Yeah, that does need to calm down, though. People aren't going to let Potter breathe. But hey, he'll have known that going in. He'll have known. Oh, Sterling's coming on. Please, can we applaud him? Please. Getting Ortega on a free. Yeah, he was free as well. But yeah, but Graham Potter would have known. Graham Potter would have known that more pressure would be on him. I think he even said, look, if I wanted it to play it easy and be safe, I would have just signed an extension with Brighton, but I wanted to challenge myself. I totally rate that from Potter. And Gomez is only 20. Yeah, he's obviously got a long way to go. And he's a backup at the end of the day. And he's still really good offensively. I've got no quarrel with his offensive capabilities. Just need to tighten up defensively. Yeah, Flex, they're beating Spurs 2-0, aren't they? Because Cakes, they're apparently not playing their best team. Don't worry, Jack, I will, mate. Why are West Ham winning? I mean, they are against Blackburn, Jack. You can hear tearing Cockneys apart again. Seems to be a recurring song in recent weeks. 66th minute. That's nice play by Lewis. Palmer's got to be careful. Oh, he nearly did really well. Got away from Kovacic, but Koulibaly did well. And that's a good tackle by Phillips, I think. Well done. Oh, Bernardo's done Kovacic there. Lovely stuff. I didn't. Oh, here's Jack Grealish. Oh, that's really nice. Please, Jack. Oh, fuck off. That's so good. Why? Just let him score, guys. That's really good. Oh, that was such good play by Jack Grealish, man. What another really good block by Chelsea. I think so, Jack, yeah. And they were clapping him early when he was warming up. I don't get the Cockney chant. Can you explain it? So Cockneys, basically, a very simplified explanation. Cockneys are people from London. So basically, London teams are Cockneys. So the chance is City are tearing them apart. They're, beating them. Is the vibe. That's the sort of explanation. Oh, Grealish is so well there, man. He picked up the ball just outside the halfway line. Oh, just ran at them. Love it. Come on, Raz. Sterling. Yes. Yes, they're clapping him. They're applauding him. Yes. Yes. I knew you wouldn't let me down, City fans. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Come on, Raz. I love you, Raz. Oh, what a man. We're also thinking, yes, Musty, because it's a joke that Manchester United fans don't live in Manchester. They live in London. So hence, we're tearing Cockneys apart with Manchester United fans as well. Because again, the joke is their fans are in London. Hence, we're singing it to United fans. Get in. Love that. My club, my fan base. Ah. Yeah, fuck everyone on football Twitter having a go with him. The fans in the stadium, if I was there, I'm not on the cup scheme, if and when he plays at the Etihad in the Premier League, I'll be standing up and I'll be applauding him. I say that right now. I am, yes, Lucas. But yes, Musty, do you now understand the chant? Where's Kante? It's a good question, Dia. I do not know. That was very good from Grealish. I liked it a lot. Oh, I was too busy looking at Sterling coming on. I don't even know what happened. I think Ziyech got taken off, maybe. Wow, Mo, you fat fraud. No, it's all Musty. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. So Sterling's... Oh, Aspilicueta's on as well. For Ziyech and Chalobah. So it's... Ziyech off, Sterling on. Aspilicueta. I was surprised he wasn't started, to be honest. I'm going to call him Caesar. That would be a good chant. If you could make a chant about Julius Caesar and Cesar Aspilicueta, that could work on some level, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no worries at all, Flex. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Next stream will be on Friday. We're doing a gaming night next. On Sunday, we are doing... So on Saturday, I'm doing a match day vlog, but on Sunday, we are doing a fan phone-in. We're doing a sort of around a third to half of the way through season review. That's lovely by Rico Lewis into Phillips and Mahrez onto Palmer, and he just... The ball wasn't quite good enough. Here's Jack again. Tried to find Gomez, didn't quite work out. Aspilicueta did well. Yeah, right, Mo, you fat fraud. If not, Ortega would give man match to Palmer. Yeah, he's been tidy in possession. When someone asks you what your name is in real life, do you still tell them Nobbins? Do you mean like if I was like, I don't know, going to like McDonald's and ordering food and they're like, what's your name? I wouldn't say I'm Nobbins, no. Do you mean like if people go, oh, Nobbins, hi, what's your real name? Do the Andy Tate? I'll do better than that, mate.
I'm sorry to say again, it's Miser.
1-0 to Wolves. Can you let us score once at least, Jack says? No. We want 3. Is Grealish playing as a second striker? I think he's just doing lots of underlapping runs. Musty. Lucas, you don't need to know, mate. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. My name's Curtis, actually. No, I'll reveal it now. My name is Curtis. Curtis Palmer. That's my name. No cap detected. So if I just met you, pretend to not know you, and then ask what your name is, you would just say. But KX, in what context are you just going to come up to me and ask me what my name is? If some random person came up to me and said, what's your name? Then I'd probably know that they know I am Nobbins, and therefore they're trying to figure out what my name is. So, why, in what context is anyone going to ask me my name? I don't know if that's ever happened, ever. outside of like, you know, a work environment or whatever. What's your name occurs to chat? Well, I lied because my actual name is Marco. No cap. No cap. If Chelsea get one, there's still time. They've had 3 big chances. They've missed all 3 of them. I think Ortega saved all of them as well. Well done, Ortega. What's wrong with Marco? Lucas, mate, I'm not giving you these details. Here's Loftus-Cheek up against Gomez. Oh, it falls kindly. The flag's up anyway, but it's another really good save by Ortega. Oh my god. That's a really good save by Ortega. As I say, it doesn't matter he's offside. Goodness me, he's having a good game, isn't he? He's well off in the end. That's a really good save. Let's have a look at this. It's on target. It is. Oh, that's such a good save, man. One outrageous game this man is having. That's great. I love that. This is second choice. Edison, what a man. Love you. Could be a gay guy trying to drop game, says KX. All right, okay. Interesting. Oh, Mendy nearly giving the ball away to Grealish. West Ham could go far as competition if we get the opposition. Potentially DR, yeah. All depends on the draw. I also give you a £5 and say that you dropped it. Then I'd be like, oh, what's your name, mate? But why would you need to know my name? Jack, you'd never ask a name like that in a normal situation. I'd be able to tell if something was up. Lucas. Ortega's a De Gea regen. Ortega's so good at saving low hit shots. Where Steph when Chelsea need him, you know, in the championship. Thankfully. And even his distribution there was decent. Not bad for a backup, I must say, based on what I've seen from him, based on the very little I've seen from him. Oh, he found Phillips very well. Oh, just not quite into Phillips' path, and now Chelsea have a chance. Wait, is Gallagher's on the pitch? When did that happen? Oh, Raheem, please don't score. My heart will break. Into Ortega. There we go. When did Gallagher come on? Oh, I've just missed that. Oh, and Mount. I've missed that as well. Deary me. So Gallagher and Mount are on. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot Broya was still on the pitch. There we go. Gallagher is on, and who was the other one? It was Mount on 4. Zachariah. Again, so many players that I forgot existed, to be honest. I know it's not the exact formation, but I don't really care, to be honest. My god, stop making changes, you frauds. Who's coming on now? Havertz. For who? Lewis Hall, who's been very good so far. Sorry, who did play very well, sorry. Could have had 2 goals, in all honesty. Could have had 2. There we go. No, again, no idea what it's going to be, but I don't really care. It's all good. Or take a stick of distribution. Best thing wants to come back, says Ollie. I'd take him. I want him. I love him. You'd ask me... I wouldn't ask what your name is, Jack. Sorry, mate. I'd go, oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. We literally applauded him when he came on, Jack. Less of that. Chelsea best player. I agree, Musty. He's actually been good. He's actually been good. How's the defense react to goalkeepers saving anything after dealing with Edison for years, says KX. No, but they have been very good saves. That's the thing. As I say, Chelsea have had 3 big chances in this game, and Ortega saved all of them. Like, even if it was like you know, prime Mammo Neuer doing it, it's still a very good save. So these have all been very good saves. Big chances. I'm not booing him, hello? The hell? I'll never boo my beautiful man, Raheem. Raheem the Dream. Oh, Laporte did really well. Great interception. And Alvarez is off. Shouldn't be offside there, Alvarez, mate. We've conceded it's 2-all. Moyes out, says DR.
I'm sorry to say again, it's Moise.
I'm sorry to say again, it's Moyes. Do you know what I mean? There we go. The ball is out of play. Wonderful stuff. It's 14 minutes to not fuck up, go boys. I mean, some of them may have been, Jack. Some of them may have been, but the vast majority, when he came on, were applauding. There's always going to be some knobheads. but most of the people in the stadium were applauding him. So I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It's not like, you know, when Liverpool played and it's universal booing and condemnation. There'll be some idiots, obviously. But overall, I love that chant, Musty, yeah. But overall, a very good reception. I'm very happy with that. Oh, this is better by Chelsea. Havertz with the shot. Sterling trying to run onto it. Nothing doing. Well, what's louder, Jack? Boos or not booing? Which do you think is louder? We're actually going to go out on penalties, says DR. What's the minute, DR, in the West Ham game? What is the minute? Let me know, because I think the City game kicked off, was it 30 minutes beforehand? Oh, they conceded the 90th minute. Oh, wow. What? Deary me. Deary me. Would I say Sterling is a club legend for City? It's a hard one, because for me there are tiers of club legend. He's not on the level of, you know, like Aguero company. But Raheem Sterling might be in, and Stefan kicks it out. But he's certainly up there. Oh wait, here comes City with Mahrez trying to feed in Alvarez, but it's not the best ball by Mahrez. He's definitely in sort of like he's definitely in like the third tier of legend. If we're having the top tier as like Aguero, that sort of player, and if we're putting players like Zabaleta in the second tier, I think Sterling would go in the third tier. And Musty says I put him in the Kolarov. I think Kolarov belongs in that tier. So yeah, so he's definitely in that area. He's definitely in that zone, that region for sure. For sure. Come on, City. Chelsea are chasing the game, but they've had much more of the ball recently. City able to clear it away now. Grealish did well. Oh. Did you say Stefan kicks it out? Surely, no, he isn't in goal. You got a clean sheet as of right now. No, his first name is Stefan, Jack. Stefan Ortega. I think it's pronounced like Zach Stefan's surname anyway. It's Stefan Ortega, isn't it? They aren't showing what? The penalty shootout. What now? Koulibaly's ass, says Jack. Brilliant. Oh, 10 minutes for City to not concede, please. That's a bad ball by Gallagher. Loftus-Cheek not able to do anything with that. And Ake is coming on for Laporte. Again, Laporte getting more minutes after his return from injury. Hopefully he's fully fit nowadays. Back on Twitch. Excellent stuff, Lucas. Spurs and Leeds are out. Wow. Were Spurs away or were they at home? I mean, either way, it's embarrassing. Come on, boys. Get it together. Get it together. There's Laporte. What a man. Love Laporte. Okay, ball. Guys, no cap. Laporte is the best left-footed centre-back in Premier League history. No cap detected. I mean, Ake might take that title from him. But as of right now, no. Do you remember in the summer when like Ake was almost definitely going to Chelsea and we all got really sad? Thankfully that didn't happen. Spurs asked Chelsea all out already with United to follow tomorrow. Hey, KX, have some faith, mate. Oh yeah, guys, today's debate of the day was, is the League Cup tin pot should be scrapped to ease fixture congestion, or is it a decent trophy worth winning? Let me know what you guys think about the League Cup. Night Shifter says, and I'll drop a sub. I can do better than that, mate. There you go. If you do subscribe, you will enjoy it here, mate. I do high quality football videos and live streams. Grealish playing in Gomez. League Cup's a decent trophy, says Lucas. Brighton Arsenal 3-1. Yeah, I know. Well, it's mad. DC Demichelis. I did not see that, Mustard. That's mad. That's bad. I thought you were going to say he's like come back as a player. I was like, he must be about 87 years old. Surely not. Can City let Chelsea score twice, please? No. Frauds. All our players aren't trying to go World Cup. Excellent. Night Shifter, excellent stuff. And as I say, you will actually enjoy the videos and streams here if you enjoy football anyway, mate. I'm a Man City fan myself. Let me know which team you support. Other than nostalgia, what's the difference between the FA Cup and League Cup? Genuinely, Jack, genuinely, for me, nowadays, they're basically on... I understand that the FA Cup, in terms of status, is a better trophy to win, but genuinely, the only difference is that the FA Cup allows non-league teams to play. The FA Cup used to mean a hell of a lot, but I feel like because the FA Cup has declined in terms of relevance and status, it's basically no different to the League Cup. I don't really know what a difference is there. If one team won the League Cup and one team won an FA Cup, I don't think the team that won the FA Cup would be like, oh yeah, we had such a better season than you because we won a slightly better cup. It's like it's much of a muchness, really. Don't know. For me, yeah, Jack, I'm in agreement with you in all honesty. Bad ball in. Sterling can't get onto that. No chance. Come on, your Rovers. Says Kiante. Alex Fletcher, what's this, Jack? I'm an Arsenal fan, but we won't talk about Arsenal's game because it's embarrassing, says Night Shifter. But it sounds to me, Night Shifter, that there's Top Oli, that he didn't really play a full team. So could it actually be a better long-term plan to get knocked out now and not have to play all the League Cup matches and focus on the Premier League title race, maybe? Do you think? KX, one more of these questions. Who's Alex Fletcher, Jack? Is that a footballer? W says Lucas. He plays for Team Farmers League and he's been put into intensive care. Oh my god. Neurosurgery to stabilize him. Jesus Christ. He went headfirst into concrete. Oh my god. That's awful, Jack. Well, send him my love and best wishes. Hopefully he's okay. That's awful, though. I think the league is Arsenal's turn. Oh, do you think Arsenal are going to win? And here's Raheem. Tackled by Phillips. And it's a good cross. And, oh my word. It's Pulisic, the LeBron James of soccer, not able to get on the end of it. Chelsea have created a lot. They've got into sort of like half-decent areas and created chances. It's just not been the final quality. What do you think about Silas? What's that, Night Shifter? You walked in concrete wall once. How? Chelsea's attack is so poo. Yeah, it's not up to standards, really, in this game anyway. What a save by the Derby keeper, says Lucas. Is it still 0-0 in that game? Or are we down to penalties in that game, did we establish? Lucas, can you let me know? Where the hell are you watching it, says Jack? How do you not know Silas? Who is he? Sorry, Night Shifter. Who is he? Who's he play for? It is 0-0. Are we in a penalty shootout or is the game over? Because I think that game kicks off later, isn't it? Oh, 0-0, 4 minutes left. Okay. Oh, Swedish TV. Must be nice. Look at Lewis. He struggled early on in terms of the defensive standpoint of the game, but he settled down. He's looking all right. It's very obvious he is an academy player. Chat the fuck. A Swede's a sort of a vegetable, isn't it? Unless I'm mistaken. Diaz tackling Sterling there. Lots of space on this left-hand side. I will note, Oh, Pulisic can't keep it in. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh, we can keep it in. Never mind. Oh, Maris did really well there. But Lewis had his pocket picked. I just praised you, Lewis, and this is how you repay me. Oh, you got to stop the cross now. City have got bodies back. It's Kukurea, and he just gives the ball away to Jack Grealish, who has had a very good game. Love that. And, oh, it's apparently a Chelsea throw. Okay. Fair play. And you kind of look at the attack momentum. You can see, obviously, in the most recent minutes, it's been more so Chelsea from an offensive threat standpoint. However, they're obviously 2-0 down. And in terms of the overall game, City have been the better side. And sure, unless, they can capitulate. We've seen it happen before. But we're 4 minutes away from a very large side going out. Sterling's made a good run. Pulisic didn't want to find him. Comes to Aspilicueta, and Ake with a good header behind. I can't remember his team, but he had 95 centre forward shapeshifter in FIFA 22, and he plays in the Farmers League. I'm sorry, Night Shifter. I don't play FIFA, so I have no idea what that means, I'm afraid to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, who is that, Lucas? Is the draw today or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow after the Villa United game. He plays for Stuttgart. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I don't know who that is. Oh, and again, Mason Mount. Maybe he could have put it in the back of the net. Yeah, I've never watched a Stuttgart game in my life, so I would have no idea who that is, and Mount maybe should score. But yeah, as I say, I believe the draw will be tomorrow, after or before the United Villa game. That's what they normally do. Oh, come on now. Right, guys, there's still way too many of you over here. Come to the Twitch, come to the YouTube instead. The YouTube link's in my bio. The Twitch is LNobbins. I'm going to end the stream on TikTok. If you want to keep watching the stream, as I say, just come over. It's a way better experience, and I can actually see comments properly. Bye. There we go. I don't understand why people just like on the TikTok and just sit there doing nothing. It's really weird. But hey, they can do what they want. To be honest, I guess. You're back, love that. Again, Jack, mate, it's an incredibly small minority you're picking up on. The overall stadium did applaud him, which is very good. I'm very happy with that. Do I do real life videos? What does that mean, Night Shifter? This is real life right now, if that's what you mean. So it's next to your door. That's why I was very quick with my pace. Love the update, Lucas, mate. Love that update. Someone got yellow carded. Don't know who. Yellow card for Grealish, apparently. Okay. Scary part. I'm just going to focus on you. Wait, Ollie, what? What? Oh, sorry. You're watching it and it's a scary part. I see. And Havertz is in City's box here. Sterling making a run late in the day for City. And Gomez. Oh, God, Sterling has a shot and it's in the back of the net. And I think it might be an own goal, you know. Oh, it's offside. Get in. Yeah, okay. It was all kicking off there. Yes, I do football vlogs, Night Shifter. Mate, I've got lots of YouTube videos on my channel. I'd highly, if you want to watch the match vlogs, you're more than welcome to. I'd highly recommend you go watch some of the more detailed analysis videos, including the Fraudulent documentary, Why Liverpool So Bad This Season, Colin Bell documentary, and what's the greatest rivalry in what's it? I think it's because he's off the pitch where he takes the shot. So there we go. Lovely stuff. Lucas, less of that. Less of that. There we go. 90th minute now. That could have caused some squeaky bum time, but now surely 4 minutes. If that went in, maybe there could have been an issue. But no, I think we're all good. Oh, I also do... Oh, by the way, guys, I've got, as you guys know, I've got a podcast, the Knobcast. We've recently started a separate YouTube channel, the Knobcast. So if you want to keep watching the podcasts, you'll obviously need to subscribe to the new YouTube channel, Knobcast, because that's the only place future podcasts will be going up. So if you aren't already subscribed to Knobcast, go give it a subscribe. If you listen to if you don't listen to the podcast, don't subscribe because you won't enjoy the channel. But if you do watch the podcasts and you're like, where have they gone? And you want to play Ball Busters, you need to go subscribe, obviously. Oh, here's Jack Grealish. Oh, Gallagher does well defensively. I didn't know that you're offside if you're outside the pitch. Yeah, Musty, you are, yeah. Because otherwise, you could just stand off the pitch and be onside from a long punt, couldn't you? Love that from you, Lucas. Newcastle won 3-2 against Palace on penalties. Could be, yeah, could this season be a cup season for Newcastle? They're doing very well in the league. Could they round it off with an FA Cup or League Cup victory? Oh, that falls so kindly for Aspilicueta. Palmer did really well, though. Well done. Excellent stuff. Oh, dearie me. Phillips to Jack Grealish. There we go. Just see out the game, lads. Clean sheet. And Ortega is man of the match, and deservedly so. Not normally the case for a City goalkeeper, because we do normally limit chances and shots. But yeah, it is staggering Chelsea haven't been able to score a goal today. They've not been the better side by any means, but they have They have had some high probability chances. Pulisic trying to fight with a 17-year-old there. Naughty man. Can Wednesday miss us, Jack? Is it? Are we at penalties in the Liverpool game now? Oh, Jack Grealish has been given player of the match for Sky. I'm not against that at all. I think he's been sensational. But again, people who didn't watch this game will only look at it and go, "Oh, but did you score or assist?" No. Hello, Ewan, you beautiful man. How you doing, mate? Ewan, can we kiss? Made the smart decision to come in when I assume the stream's about to end. Don't you worry, Ewan, mate. Don't you worry about it at all, mate. It's all good. It's all good in the proverbial hood. Lucas, there you are, mate. Lucas, look at your name. Look at your name. Oh, right. Pretend. Forget I said that then, Ewan. Who scored? Asks Night Shifter. Hello, Disney. Mahrez scored from a free kick, and then Alvarez scored, following up from a Mendy shot from an Alvarez shot. West Ham versus Blackburn is sudden death. Oh yeah, guys, keep me updated. I'll keep up if all the other games are still penalty shootout. I won't end the stream. We'll have a look at them together. We told Hutchinson not go to Jamaica to play for his country because he'd been in the squad for today. Should have played him. Why now? Is Ramsdale underrated or overrated? I think he's rated. Yeah, Ewan in general. How you doing, mate? I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've spoken. As I say, how you doing? Of course, do, Lucas. You're right there. Oh, you're gone now. But you were there in the Noblet Hall of Fame. Where's Jack? Speaking of Jack, you're coming up, mate. You're over a year now as a Noblet. Where are you? I think it's after this. Ollie, which part of it are you at? Pens in the Liverpool game. Sudden death at St Mary's. Gosh, so many games gone to penalties. You missed the vibes. Love that from you, Ewan, mate. I've missed your vibes. Who's my favourite footballer? Currently, probably... Oh, gosh, it's hard because I love Foden and I love Haaland and I love Kevin. It's probably Kevin. De Bruyne, that is. You know, not like, I don't know, someone else. Full time! Chelsea knocked out of the League Cup by Man City. In the Etihad Cup, 2-0. Very good performance from City. Fantastic from Ortega. Grealish did really well as well. Oh, you got quite a lot of the film to still watch then, Ollie. And now what I'm going to do is have a look at all the other games and we'll keep updated with that. Dearie me, it's all kicking off in terms of the League Cup today. Yes, Lucas, if you could, mate. If you could. Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea all lose. Yeah, it's huge. Man City to win the FA Cup, says Night Shifter. And it is pens in the Liverpool game. Yes, we are through. Lovely stuff. Oh, do you mean Southampton, Jack? So, Charlton are through. They beat Stevenage on penalties. Lincoln are through. They beat Bristol City 3-1. Bournemouth battered Everton 4-1. Not yet, KX. Not yet. MK Dons beat Morecambe 2-0. Leicester beat Newport 3-0. Burnley beat Crawley 3-1. Brentford lost to Gillingham. Oh, wow. On penalties. Wolves beat Leeds. That's an interesting result. Forest had a red card. And they still won 2-0 against Spurs. Arsenal beaten 3-1 by Brighton at the Emirates as well. Southampton won on penalties against Sheffield United at home. That was 1-1. It's still penalties in the West Ham Blackburn game by the looks of it. Newcastle beat Palace on penalties. There was 0-0 in that game. And it's currently the end of the 90 in the Liverpool Derby game. 8-7 Blackburn right now. West Ham yet to say the 8th pen. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a penalty shootout that is. As I say, I'm not going to end the stream until all the League Cup games are done for today. Who do I think is going to win the Europa League? Arsenal. Arsenal are going to win it. That's my prediction. They will win at least one trophy this season. Helps us, Ollie. And there we go. Chelsea knocked out of the League Cup. It was a tough fixture for City. But it is City at the end of the day. United winning it, says Lucas. There won't be a watch-along this weekend, chaps. There will be a matchday vlog on Saturday. City are playing Brentford. And then on Sunday, we'll be doing a fan phone-in where you guys can have your say on your club's season up to now, because that'll be the last game. That'll be the last match week before. That'll be the last match week before the World Cup. Great performance from the lads. Absolutely must it. Ortega says to Curtis, yeah, he was fantastic. Ortega could have been the man of the match. Grealish could have been the man of the match. I thought Palmer played well. Didn't really get to see enough of Phillips when he came on. Alvarez, I thought, was very good. Lewis and Gomez, good offensively. Suspect defensively. But yeah, really, really happy with Grealish's performance. And also really happy with Sterling's reception. Of course, Lucas, who do you think I am? Of course we're doing watch-alongs for the World Cup. Of course. It'd be just a matter of how many do I do. Because I want to watch basically all the games. We won Saudi, damn right. Hello, Galaxy. Yes, Galaxy, we're waiting to see what happens with all the other League Cup games before we end the stream. It's not just the Liverpool game. There's also the West Ham game, which is still ongoing. But I believe that's the only other game that hasn't yet been signed. 9-9, bloody hell. It's going to go down to the bloody goalkeepers. Yeah, definitely all the England games at least. But I want to do as many as I can. We'll definitely be doing the Qatar, the first match. And then we'll take it from there. Obviously, the most exciting ones. Ollie, mate, don't worry. I'll only end when the West Ham and Liverpool games end. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Got to back the lads. It's coming home. Ewan, why do you do this to me, mate? Have the faith. Have the faith. Don't you want a happy Nobbins, Ewan? Come on, mate. Goalkeepers are actually on penalties. That's sick. And the penalties are starting in the Liverpool game. As I say, guys, you'll be ahead of me. So you guys, I do have the thing on my screen, but I don't have the matches. I've just got the score updates. If you guys let me know. Oh, did West Ham miss? Ogbonna missed. Wow. Wow. Blackburn knock out West Ham. West Ham who knocked out City last season. Kante is a happy man. DR's going to be distraught. That's such a shame losing on penalties. That's a cup competition though. Forza Kante's a check. And there you go. The Championship club knock out West Ham after an 88th minute equaliser as well. They actually took the lead as well. Impressive stuff there. Impressive stuff there. Who do you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or? I'm going to go bold and say one of De Bruyne or Haaland. 8 is DR, absolutely, mate. 10-9 numbers that high give me Carabao Cup flashback, says Jack. Okay, so yes, Lucas, you are currently watching the Liverpool game. So Lucas, please no fake scores. And please let us know. Please keep me updated because I do want to know. I do want to know. What happens there? Cam says both most of our teams out in round 3 would be jokes. Genuinely, it could happen. Hello, Village. It could be a thing. It really could. But yes. Is there a way I can get the thing just like the score thing for me as well, just so I can not so I can watch the game, but just so I can get like a text readout or something, please. Chelsea fans going through it. That tweet says. Why do you say Holland instead of no? It's Haaland. So because the Norwegian sound is like that because it's a whore sound because that's what the A with a. Oh, Liverpool have missed. Okay, that's huge because the A with the like little O above the little circle above it. So yeah, Stefan Bajicic or whatever. Why is he the first one to take a penalty for Liverpool? What is their team? Let's have a look at this. What is their team? Lineup. Okay, yeah, backup keeper. Simicast, backup right back. Gomez, backup centre back with Phillips. Bajicic, wherever. Clark. Oh yeah, to be fair, this is like a Liverpool C team. This isn't even. Well, Firmino, Elliott, Nunez, and someone called Ben Doak came on. So I guess that's why. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Klopp does this. He just bins off cup. That's why I was surprised that they actually won both cup competitions because he normally just bins them off. There we go. Oh, Derby missed. Oh, dearie me. It's all kicking off. I prefer saying Haaland, Faraz. It's all go. It's in front of the Derby fans as well, says Jack. It's all go. Nice one, number 4, your shit. The Derby keeper was so far off his line. Is it not a rule anymore? Apparently not, Jack. I guess not. I guess not. But yes, so what is that? Means it's currently... Oh, here we go. I've got a readout here. Yeah, so someone called Connor Hurricane missed. The pen was saved, but the keeper was well off his line. Ben Doak, former Celtic youngster Scott. I see Ewan knows his stuff, man. He knows his stuff. What a man. I'm just surprised that They didn't get one of their main people to start. Hello, Zakik. Thoughts on Phillips' performance? Didn't really see enough of him to make a proper judgment, Zakik. I thought overall he was fine and competent. I thought he was all right. Ox scores. It's 1-1. Gosh, this is kicking off. We'll end the stream after the Liverpool derby penalty shootout just because I want to know what happens there, because that is an interesting one. We've already had a number of big teams get knocked out today, and indeed yesterday. We've had West Ham get knocked out, Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton. Could it be another Premier League club, another big club going out of the competition? They're coming to keep staying on his line. Didn't have him retake. Brilliant. And he's missed. What a fraud. God, how can you miss 2 in a row? God's sake. What a fraudulent club derby is, to be honest. There you go. That'll probably be it then. What league is EFL? Well, this is the League Cup, Disney. But in terms of the football league, that's just like, Championship, League 1, League 2. And Firmino is up. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jack. I like to forget that. It was called Craig Forsyth. Missed that one. Someone called Craig Forsyth missed that one. What are these names? What a fraud. Oh, dearie me. Got my pen. Where's it gone? There it is. Sensational. Firmino skies it. Oh my god. No, this isn't the FA Cup, Disney. This is the League Cup. England has 2 different top flight cup competitions. United missed 2 in a row. Chuck. There you go. Firmino skies it. Wow. DR says, I want Moyes to go so much. Give me a foreign and good football manager, please. I don't want Big Sam Morley or fucking Daesh. I'd even take Ranić, says DR. DR, throw all the money at Tuchel, IMO. Firmino has missed. Wow. A senior player skying it for Liverpool. Deary me. Should we go big boy screen just for this little bit? Let's have a look. And I'll just keep updated on the chat. This was fun. 10 minutes have to go. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was ages ago. But yes, Ewan, thank you for getting back to me, mate. Hope you're doing well. And whatnot. Number 17, so good. Oh, Sibley, Louis Sibley has scored. So it means that they've both missed 2 now. The commentator when he's gone laughed at Firmino's penalty. It's on edge, says Night Shifter. Absolutely, yeah. Ewan, I hope you've enjoyed yourself, mate. I do love talking to you. I don't understand how players don't hit the target from a 12-yard dead ball. I don't know. It's almost like they're trying to place it too much, maybe. Don't know. Nunez scores. Darwin get in, says KX. If Tuchel's petty enough to go West Ham after Chelsea to piss them off, I'm all for it. As I say, throw money at him. Throw money at him. Do you know what I mean? Darwin Nunez. Says KX. I don't know if you guys have noticed, by the way, but the actual camera image should look slightly better than usual. Like it should look like there's much more contrast and colours going on. I did look quite pale in the other ones just because I didn't have the right settings on my camera. Hopefully it should look a lot better. That's the worst pen I've ever seen, says KX. But hey, doesn't matter how it goes in. It only matters that it does go in. Bowen Skamaka scored their pens. Excellent stuff, DR. It's a shame Bowen couldn't do it at Anfield, though, DR. That's when it mattered to me. Yeah. Derby missed. God, they're embarrassing, man. Right. I'm sorry, but how do you miss 3? Come on now. Liverpool are going to score to win. What an awful penalty shootout. So 3-2. So 5 out of 10 penalties were converted. Is that what that means? Assuming Liverpool score. Only 50%. That's embarrassing, man. That's so horrendous. But I'm speaking of horrendous. Bowen is horrendous, says Jack. And it's Harvey Elliott. Will he score? Yes, it is. Disney Charlton. Yes, it is. Will he score? Says Lucas. I'm imagining he will. And this will be the end of the... that'll be the end of the first round of the League Cup. Oh, that couldn't, says Callum. And he does score. There you go. Gosh, Derby had it in their grasp. And yet... they managed to fuck it up at the end. It is a thing. Wait, Galaxus, what is that? What a shame. There you go. But yes, so there you have it. That means that in terms of the teams currently through, we have... where are they? Oh, gosh, I had the list of teams a second ago. Now they are gone. Where are they? Let's get the thing back up and running. That's what I'm saying, Jack. How do you miss half of the penalties? You've got to score. You've got to hit your averages. 80%, 8 out of 10, 5 out of 10. That's worse than Riyad Mahrez in terms of his penalty record and ratio. So the team's going through to the fourth round. Gillingham home. It is Charlton, Lincoln, Bournemouth, MK Dons, Leicester, Burnley, Gillingham, Wolves, Forest, Brighton, Southampton, Blackburn, Newcastle, City, Liverpool, and one of United or Villa. In terms of the big teams that have already gone out, the Premier League teams, Chelsea, Palace, West Ham, Arsenal, Spurs, Leeds, Brentford, Everton are all out already. Are all out already. So yes, for me that's awful. Bournemouth can do a job. Liverpool playing someone called Dork, what a name. Guys, that's the stream. City are through to the next round. Potentially tough test against Chelsea, overcoming it in the end 2-0. Ortega was excellent. Grealish was excellent. And as I say, lots of clubs are already out of the competition. Love you too, Jack. Next stream is on Friday. Jackbox night. Matchday vlog on Saturday against Brentford. Fan phone in on Sunday. Have your say on your club's season so far. And I will go work on my Liverpool won that one night shifter. In the end, 3-2 on penalties. And I'm going to go work on my Qatar YouTube video. So if you're not already subscribed to YouTube, what you're doing, go subscribe. Just go follow all my socials. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, guys. Just go do it right now. Whether it's Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, etc., etc. Go follow. And if you do want to go the extra mile, you can support me on Patreon. Genuinely would mean the world. If you are able to financially support, it would genuinely mean a world of difference to this enterprise. Any questions, feel free to DM me. But yeah, guys, I'm off. Bye.